of y'all there who's going. I know Evelyn went for the last one. Most probably I'll see her there for the next one because this Monday I'll be available. Maybe Burukan, Sezim. Okay, Sezim also is here. Trang is here. Wonderful. Okay, Gama, Somnath. Okay, try also going. Everyone here try going. Okay, maybe you never know what you can benefit from it. Okay, so and now coming back to our biz talk. Okay, so our biz talks, like what I said, is uploaded to our YouTube channel under the Apex story. So please go check it out there. We also have our Facebook page and our Instagram page. You want to see the students who graduated, you want to see them getting a job and all that, is all uploaded in our Facebook and Instagram page. Also incidentally, also what our lecturers are up to, what our bosses are up to, everything is uploaded there. Okay, so that is our social media page, the YouTube channel, Facebook page and Instagram page under the Apex story. So please like, subscribe and follow when y'all go and visit it. Okay, so we're done with this. Okay, okay, Leonilo, no problem. Oh, got no camera and mic. Okay, Leonilo, today if our interaction in class, maybe I'll try to ask you to answer in the chat box. Okay, guys, can you all on your cameras so I can take your wonderful faces here today, and then I can share with you the activity link. Okay, yep, come on, guys, on your cameras. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let's get our photo done. I'm not much of taking selfies, but my entire phone is bombarded with all the selfies and all the attendance I take. So I see my face a lot. So I started to appreciate how I look, which I never used to do so. Okay, so yeah, okay, wonderful having all here. Okay, Donna also is here. Okay, so let me share the lesson note link, and also as usual, let me share the motivation. I don't have the link yet, but it's shared in your group already. But as of current, I do have this. By your next class, I will be sharing it with you. Okay. Yeah, I have the motivation session here, and just in case, I also took down the meeting ID and passcode here. Okay, but one thing I didn't take down is the whole the whole HTTP. I didn't take that down yet. Okay, so without further ado, please do download the lesson. We have additional reading also for this class. Okay, and also an activity link. Let me share the slides here, and let's jump into our lesson. Okay, 9:15 as of now. Okay. Getting ready. Okay. So today we're covering sales and consultative selling. So you want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be an entrepreneur. I take it as that. You want to run your own business. Before even maybe you start something small. You start something small before even you plan to invest a lot of money in whatever business you want to do. How can you test it? How can you test your business? Okay, open-ended question. There are many ways you can test it, but I'm looking for specific answers here. So let me pick a person here, and then we can start the day off. So today I think I'll start from top. Okay, Evelyn, why don't you start first? So how? Imagine, Evelyn, you start your own business. How can you test it? Gaba, what does MVP mean?
How can I? It means how should I test it?
Sorry. How should you?
The question is how can I test it?
Yeah. Example, you want to sell. Let's say you're selling t-shirt or selling food. Okay. You want to sell food. So you want to sell chicken rice. Okay. I that's the only food I always go to, chicken rice. So maybe let's say noodles. You want to sell spaghetti. Okay, something different. Okay. You want to sell spaghetti. So you want to sell spaghetti, but rather than really investing in anything, like a whole big bunch and say, okay, let's be open a shop and all that, how can you test to see
Mm.
whether it's viable? We talked about market research all previously, right? Yeah,
Ah,
that is one aspect. But now I want you to physically test to feel whether it works. How can you do that?
okay. Maybe oh, is everything set? So now I'm trying to test whether this let's say spaghetti will be boom or will be
Mm,
on sale, right?
yeah,
I think the first thing, maybe we will put the stall and do have some testing, test,
yeah,
like,
eh,
it will taste by the crowd. And
yeah.
then yeah, like maybe there's some promotion, like if you buy today, then it will have some freebies, something like that.
That is absolutely true. You want to test something small first. You want
Yeah.
to come up with something to test it first. Okay, that is exactly that. How can you know before you hire people to work for your business? How can you know it would be beneficial to them? Okay, or before you put money into your business, how can you know it will work? If yes, some people say, no, no, you can plan and all that, like what Mohammad Gama say, minimum viable product. Okay, the product just enough. Okay, just enough to actually see whether it works in the market. Okay, meaning not the maximum, like with fully designed and all that, like the most basic type of product you can get. That is one example here. But what I'm telling y'all is, okay, you see, these people have done. If you by chance want to sell shoes, you realize you like this brand of shoes, it's not being sold in your country, you want to try selling it. Rather than actually putting money in buying stock, okay, and saying, okay, this is my investment, buying a storefront, let's try to say, okay, I am willing to spend maybe this much of money. Let me just try to make a website, or let me do word of mouth, or some small type of marketing to get people to know it. Then you buy, when people, example, Evelyn wants to buy shoe for me, I buy one shoe, I sell to Evelyn. Not much profit, or maybe even zero profit sometimes even loss. But what you do, you see whether the market is accepting to you or not. You see whether your product is moving or not. And then you say, okay, let's build up. Let's build up slowly, slowly, slowly. And then you're like, okay, let's get investors, and boom. So that is the idea of it. So to test it, sales. The answer is sales. Anything, guys, anything. If you run a business, to save your business, to protect your business, you need sales. Okay. Oh, we need to upgrade our product. Oh, what can we do? Oh, we need money, right? Also, do more sales. Oh, we need to hire more people. Oh, we need more money, right? What do we do? Do more sales. Oh, our finance is having lack of money to actually put for any other part of our company. What do more sales. That's why sometimes people take the gamble of like, okay, no, our product is not perfect, but we we are selling, we get our sales out, and then we improve. And then, okay, I'm sorry, sir, sorry, okay, we'll try to do this. Oh no, now we're having an upgrade, we're having this. So all these tactics you can see in life. Okay, so that is what the basics we're going to discuss today: sales and consultative selling. Okay, so let's jump into, so basically our content, this is what you're covering. Okay, um uh what would you learn from this lesson, okay, on how to think and act like a sales manager? That's what we're going to cover. Okay, where in the first three parts of the lesson we talk about sales management, the sales management component, and sales management process. So think of this, because when you're running your own business, you are the manager for that department. Obviously you're boss, you're the boss, but we are breaking it down from each parts here. Okay, yeah. And then after, we followed by the six stages of sales, and then there will be a bit of an activity after that. And yeah, and then also effective sales management tactics. That also is something you can utilize as a sales manager. And finally, consultative selling methodology. Okay, simply put here, how can you make your customer like your family member? That is the idea here. Okay, so let's move on to the first slide. We'll talk about sales management here. Okay, I take you all as the owner of a business. Okay, you will be the manager for everything. Obviously, right? You have to take care of the finance, you have to take care of the sales, you have to take care of the marketing, you have to take care of hiring, everything, because you're just starting out. Obviously, if you started out with a bit of cash in your wallet, and then maybe you branched out and you hired people, that's another thing. But still, you need to know what is going on in each department for you to control. So, what more the sales process? The number one most important process here. So, tell me, I've already talked too much here. Let me ask you all a question. What do you think you will do as a sales manager? Okay. What do you think you will do as a sales manager? Donna Marie de Guzman. Test the market by selling the product in a small scale. Yes, Leonilo, thank you very much for that. Yeah. So, Donna, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful, Donna. So, what do you think you will have to do as the sales manager? Let's pretend. Okay, let's pretend you are the sales manager here today. We are all your staff. So, what would you have to do? What is your responsibility?
Um, to increase sales.
Okay, to increase sales. That's it.
My-
But it's correct. The answer is correct. But yeah, I like your two answers. Okay, increase sales. Okay, I'm going to go do my job now. You ask other people. I felt like you just told me that. Yeah, so to increase sales. Anything else you do? You think so? You think in your own company?
Wait, I don't, I don't know.
Okay, so let's go with that. To increase sales. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, to increase sales, what you'll have to do, you have to hire a sales team. You have to make a plan, a day-to-day operation, and then you have to control it. Okay, with analysis and all that. So this is what you will be doing. Simplifying all this, what are you? You are a leader. Okay, you see, that's why if you're in the sales department, it's very high stress, guys. It's very high stress, but you'll see the difference between a boss and a leader. Because sales, vitally important, they need leaders. Because if you cannot do it, your boss has to come say, okay, let's do this together. Okay, you're going to cover the $10 million contract. Let's do this together. And you also must say, boss, I'm having trouble here. Already 2 months, I've been doing A, B, C, D, E. Okay, what can we do? Is there anything? Okay, I planned. What about this plan? What about this strategy? So it's exciting as that. But if you have a sales team where the boss sits back, says, hey, why you never bring in sales? Why you never do this? Why you never do that? Zero. Nothing will happen. Okay? That's why as a sales manager, you have to be a leader. Okay, so let's look at the slides and then break down the concepts written here. Sales management is the process of developing, planning, monitoring, and controlling the entire process of selling your company's goods and services. Okay, so when you develop and monitor, what do you develop and monitor? You develop and monitor your sales reps, your sales team. Sales reps are sales representatives, also known as salesmen or sales team. Your people, your budak. So in Malay, they use the word budak, meaning your boys, the people that you are running. Can be boys or girls, whoever you're hired to sell your product. Okay. So that is who you'll be developing and monitoring. You're planning and controlling. What is this? Your sales operation. You plan and control your sales operation and the techniques that you are going to utilize. So all of that, we're covering the basics here today. Okay. For your entire company to profit of the sales of goods and services, this is what must happen. Okay. This is how they are profiting. Also, additionally, you will be concerned with recruiting, training, supervising your sales force or sales rep, covering all pre-sales, sales, post-sales activities. So this definition here, take it to heart, because we're going to break it down and cover it step by step in each of the slides. Okay, so just to reiterate the second line, when you say concerns recruiting, training, and supervising your sales force, basically you are in charge of hiring whoever your sales rep is, whoever the people you think are right for the duty, who you think has the drive, has the hunger, has the pursuit to actually be good as a sales representative. Okay, and you will cover from all the aspects pre-sale, before even going out to sale, the planning stage, the gathering information stage. That is the pre-sales. Sales is going and talking to people. Hey, Kyang, please buy this product for me, blah 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 blah. That is the sales process. And finally, post sales is calling Kyang and say, Kyang, how's the product? Happy? Okay, anything you need to talk about, anything you want to know, that is the post sale. Okay, that's all what we're going to go through today. So for the sales management component, this is the components that you will need as a boss of a company, as a boss of your business, your components that you must have, no matter where you go, from the biggest Apple to your shop with the side of your house and all that. Okay, if they're running a team, they will need a strategy. Okay, the components, the three pillars here are the strategy, the operations, and the analysis. Okay, cannot run away from this. So let's start with the strategy first. Okay, you must have a strategy or a plan for you to achieve your goals for sales. Okay, so let me ask you all a question here. Okay, the next person I'm going to ask, just was Donna. Let's ask Dorcas here. Okay, Dorcas, my question to you: what do you think Apple's strategies are? Okay, Dorcas, what do you think Apple's strategies are? Apple, not the fruit, Apple, the company, okay, that sells smartphones and smart devices. What do you think their strategies are? Dorcas, are you here? Are you able to answer either in the chat box or unmute your mic? Okay, I don't think Dorcas is able to answer. No problem. The next person I'll try is Ha Yen. Ha, you here? Ha, are you here? Okay, Ha is not here too. Let me get to the next person. Hyap. Okay, I see Hyap here. That's good. Hyap.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think Apple strategy is debuting the I think the best product with the high price, and they're focusing on the customer with the have many money, much money.
Yeah, the best. They create the best product, the top line product with the high price. Okay, so yes, that is. Hello, sorry, I cannot hear you. Oh, Dorcas, don't worry, Dorcas. I'll get you to answer after this. Dorcas, are you there?
Okay. Yes, I'm there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Hyap has given one idea. What about you, Dorcas? What about you, Dorcas? What do you think is Apple's strategy? Okay. What strategies has Apple other than what Hyap say, where they create the best product with the best price or highest price? What else you think strategies they have? Oh, Dorcas muted again. Oh, okay. I think you. Okay, I don't think you're unmuting. Okay, no problem. Okay, let's go with what Hyap said. And guys, y'all can also answer in the chat box. Okay, make it interactive for me. Make me work. Yeah, Dorcas, you there? Okay, no, Dorcas, I think you're having a bit of a connection issue. No problem. You can answer in the chat box. Steve Jobs would always say that products should be insanely great. Actually, that is what Hyap said is absolutely true. But how he said it is not how their sales strategy is. They're not like, oh, buy our product. It's the best product in the world, but it's the most expensive. If you tell people expensive, they'll run away. You see, what Apple does, okay, in any country, I bet you this, if the advertisement comes out, there's something going on. There's something going on in the advertisement, nothing to do with the phone, okay? But they're using the phone in the ad. They're keeping it very, very simple. They don't advertise the phone. They just show a person using the phone in whatever you're doing. The latest one, iPhone 14, the girl is running. The girl is running to record her son. I remember the ad very clearly. I wonder you all saw the ad or not. Running to record her son, okay? And that's it. Then after they put the Apple sign. That's it. So they keep things simple. The ads just show. They don't tell you anything. They show you basic things like the phone or some inspiration line or some model, something like that. Now they don't even put models. They put normal people. Like they look like people like you and me doing things in life. So the idea is they want to capture that they want you to capture that experience. They want you to feel that if you use our product, you will have a different life. You will have a different experience. Okay? You will have a different journey. That is their strategy that they apply. Okay? They do not sell the product, but they sell you benefits. You're not buying this phone, but you're buying the best camera in the market. You're buying the best screen in the market. You're buying the best apps in the market. You're buying the best feeling in the market. See that power. Actually, Apple should hire me. I think I can sell for them. I think I can do a good job there. And they don't focus on the price war. They never tell you, oh, our product is more expensive than Samsung. Buy first. No way to tell you that. That will be a failure in the account. They never tell you about their price. They say, you want to buy, you buy. That's our price. We got four options. If you say this is expensive, buy the cheaper one. It's still an Apple. It's still top of the line. Samsung, they allow trade-ins. You can swap your old phones to lessen the cost in buying the new release of Samsung. Yeah, Samsung has that because also, Donna, what you said was really interesting. That's tactic for Samsung of actually getting trade-ins. Do you know why? Because there's a, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if you all have followed this, but there's a semiconductor shortage, or basically their components in the phones, they have shortages that they need to get back all the phones and actually melt it down and use it back. So they actually benefit a lot from taking back the old phones and say, okay, let's break it down and put it back into our factories. So that also how they benefit. Okay. But that's not their sales strategy per se, but that is already like it is. Obviously it is, because you feel like you are getting a discount, like I saw that you could get a free Samsung, the latest Samsung, if you had a old Samsung, which I didn't have. So, so, okay, that's something. Okay. So yeah, that is the strategy of Apple. So think of that. Let's find out how you can make a strategy for your business. Okay. You must have a clear strategy. Sounds very obvious, right? Sounds very obvious, but it's very, very difficult to put into picture, to make everyone in your company understand the clarity of this message. Okay. So to know what resources and specialists your business may require, you should set up a sales process and plan a series of activities at every stage of your sales funnels or sales pipeline. Okay. So this is the sales funnel, also known as sales pipeline. We will discuss it after this. Okay. So the last line, I'll just like to say that because this you can do either for your entire company, or if you have specifically different brands or goods, same thing. Okay. It applies the same thing. Example. Okay. Apple will apply the sales funnel, one for iPhone, one for iPad, one for their Mac. Example. Okay. All these tactics are applied in every business. Obviously, it's very basic here, but you have to understand. Guys, anything you do in life, understanding the fundamentals can take you a long way. Okay. Like even to dance. Okay. Even to dance, to learn how to dance and do like hip hop dances or break dancing or anything, you have to learn the basic fundamentals to get your strength to actually after that do different difficult moves. Same here. Same with knowledge. So let's look at the sales funnel stages. Okay. The second line here describes the sales funnels. So same thing here. Awareness, interest, consideration, decision, and purchase. So I have a question here, and I'll ask you all to answer it after I discuss each step here. Why is the sales funnel shaped as a funnel? Why is it shaped this way? Okay. Why is it not a cylinder or a square or anything? Why is it shaped that way? Okay. That is my question to you. So let me first continue this. So the sales funnels is a series of steps. Okay. Of steps, a lead. Okay. A lead, a prospect, or a potential customer will go through before they reach the point of buying. Okay. So everyone here, let's say 26 of us here are buying a product. Okay. And this product, let's say Jua is selling. Jua is selling this product to 26 of us. Okay. No prob, Jua. As soon I called your name and then you came. Okay, hold on. Let me share the lesson note links first. For anyone who just joined in. Yeah. So that is what I'm sharing here. Again, there's also an activity link and additional reading. The activity link you can open up. We'll go through the entire class and see if you have extra time. We'll jump into activity link. Okay. So example, Joel is going to sell to all of us here, 27 of us here today. So first he has to get our awareness. Okay. He has to get our awareness. How does he get our awareness to buy his product? Okay. He should invest time in any of these methods like content marketing, social media campaign, SEO, online ads, what we covered yesterday. Okay. This all we covered in marketing yesterday. So that is the first thing he needs to do. Using these methods, he can get our attention. Chua is selling something. What's he selling? Gets our attention like that. Next, after we got our attention, he peaks. Okay, peaks. The word is peak, but he encourages our interests. Is that the right word? Or he nurtures. He nurtures our interests. That is the idea. Okay. So the leads, after they get their attention with targeted content, like what's stated here, okay, you can pick their interest in your solution with social media campaign, also similar to this, ebooks, videos, anything to show them more. You understand? Anything to show them more. Okay, that is interest here. Okay, one example of the campaign that they do for interest here is called the drip campaign. Okay, a drip campaign, what they do here, they send you emails. Okay, they send you emails specifically, okay, to take action to go to their website. That is the idea of drip campaigns. I'm summarizing it, but this is one other method used here, okay, to get people's interest. So now attention, now got some people's interest. Now you want them to consider to buy your product. So when it comes to consideration here, the prospects, the lead or the potential customer, okay, is collecting as much information as they can about your solution. Your solution here means your product compared with your competitor's product. So use the word solution means, because example, if you're selling a cup, you are giving people the solution to drink water, to drink a drink. Okay, that is your solution with your product here. Obviously, you will have other competitions giving the people same solutions as such. So they will be comparing. You all know this, Lazada, Amazon, people looking and say, hey, what this person selling? Okay, this person selling this. Okay, let's see other reviews. Let's see other people selling. Okay, this guy selling cheaper. Let's buy from this one. Example. Okay, that is the consideration here. So what you can do here, easy to use, provide how-to videos, case studies, testimonials, trials, and webinars. Then decision. Okay, to get your prospect or your potential customer to come to a decision, okay, you give them trials, discounts, anything to make them press the checkout button, make them press the buy button. And then after they buy, you do your after sales. Okay, you send them thank you, you send them newsletters, you send them any onboarding content, any good customer service, anything so the customer doesn't feel neglected after the sale. Okay, this one, you turn your customer into a loyal brand fan. That is the idea here, okay? Or a loyal customer, that's the idea. So as I was asking here, why is the sales funnel shaped this way? Why do you think the sales funnel is shaped this way? Let's try E. E Papa. E Papa, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So E Papa, why do you think the sales funnel is shaped this way?
Sorry, sir. I can hear.
Okay, I'll say this again. You see the shape of the sales funnel? This graph here, it's shaped this way. Why do you think it's shaped this way?
Funnel.
And you can guess also. Try to think why.
Awareness, most awareness and less purchase, like that.
Actually, what you said is true. What you said is correct. But Maybe a bit more explanation. Okay. Awareness is most, purchase is least. Absolutely. But what is most, what is least? The people, the leads, the prospects. Okay, I'll define this again for y'all. I'll use these three terms. Leads, prospects, and potential customers all mean the same thing. What they mean is customers that have not yet bought from you yet. So they are your potential customers. So like what I said, entire class 28 people here. Do you know 28 people at the purchase stage, only 5% of these 28 people, okay, that is about what, 2 people or 1 point something people, you know, will end up at this stage, okay, from the awareness to make it this stage. Only 5% will want to buy your product. That's why people like explode it on the online floor, like millions and millions people that can look at your product. At least if 1 million people look at your product, 5% of 1 million is still a big amount. Okay, so that is the idea here. Okay, 5% of 1 million is 10,000, 50,000. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 50,000, I think. Yeah, so that is the sales funnel stage. Okay, so now let us go to operation. So y'all understand, first y'all have to come up your strategy. This is your strategy you are applying here. How to get people from the awareness stage all the way to the purchase stage. Next is your operation. Next, you will need to implement your strategy. This is your strategy. How are you going to implement it? Who is going to carry it out? You need the team on paper to come true. Okay, there's a term here. People are a stumbling block. People are a stumbling block. Okay, what does this mean? What do you understand by this statement? Okay, Jewel, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Jewel. Yeah, Leonilo, exactly what you said there. Okay, Jewel, I'm going to ask you here. Look at this line here. I'm saying people are a stumbling block that separates average companies from the best players in the market.
Where's that, sir?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my
People
highlighter is running. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Stumbling block where it's average companies and the best players in the market. Yeah.
Okay. What do you understand by this? What do you understand by this statement here?
It is the people or the customer that that are very important in a business or in a company, because the people or the customers determine their performance or their sales. If there will be more people interested in their products, then there will be more sales for that company, and that makes it competitive than the other company.
Yeah. What you're trying to say is your sales rep or sales team here is better, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes,
if you got more, obviously, if you got more customers, that means your sales team is doing a good job. This is exactly what I want you to look at. Okay, how much we like ourselves, we love ourselves. We'll after MCO, we have learned to live alone without anyone else in the world. You know, nevertheless, you must build a good team. Vitally important in anything. If you can build a good team, that's why they say stumbling block, because people can become your obstacles or barriers. They can become your difficulty. So how can you find the right people? Obviously, this takes experience and also a bit of knowledge that can make you stand out from other companies, from other players in the market. Guys, do you think Apple CEO who passed away, Steve Jobs, is the greatest person alive? No, the people working for him are the greatest people alive. Okay, they're willing to go through hell to launch his idea, to launch his team, to launch his product or their product. Okay, because that is the effort they have taken. So that is the idea here. So when it talks about people here, we are talking about your sales rep. Okay, your sales rep, again, I'm saying this, is your sales representatives, your sales team, or your sales people. They are not only the people that bring in money for you, they are brand ambassadors. They are the people that convert leads. Okay, What are leads conversion? Basically, because they create a bridge between the client and the company. The company is offering this product. Let me find the client for this company. Let us gel them. So they convert. Lead conversion is converting prospective customers to paying customers. Okay. Yeah. Burokan, funnel stages, maybe it's because prospectors, qualifying leads, define prospectors' needs, making offers, finalizing proposal, and delivering the product. Okay. Yeah. Oh, are you trying to link back to this? Are you talking about the Burokan, are you talking about these stages or? Okay, no problem. Let me complete this and then I'll look for at your chat box here. Okay, so that is lead conversion here. Okay, you build a bridge between the what the clients need and what the company can offer. You are converting leads into paying customer. Next is your business's growth. Okay, the sales rep are the people that is making your business grow. Obviously, they are bringing in money into the company. They are bringing in customers that become loyal. They are growing your business. And when they grow your business, the last thing they look for to is retaining your clients. Retaining your clients or client retention here. Notice, take this line with importance. 5% of retention rate will boost profit for 25%. What does retaining clients mean? Meaning you make the clients friendly, you make them enjoy and love to use your product, so they'll come back over and over again. That is operations. Okay. And finally, the last part here is analysis. Analysis is all after strategy, after operation, it comes to analysis. So guys, it goes in the circle. Strategy, operation, analysis, and then back to strategy. So you come out with strategy that you give to your sales rep to carry it out. Then you get information from your sales rep to analyze. What is this information? Okay. This is concerning your KPI or sales metric. Okay. KPI is your key performance index. Sales metric is your measurement, okay, and evaluation of individual teams and company sales performance over a period of time. Okay. Both of it is data. Simply, this here is data. Data that you will get from your sales rep carrying out their strategies. Okay. When they come back to you, and then you find out, okay, the effectiveness of your strategy, your operations. You find out how effective it is and how can you make this better. Sales manager, important. This is your responsibility. Okay. They bring a key point here that is to bring actionable insights that can further be used as sales strategy. What do they mean by actionable insights? Basically, views, points, or anything that you can take action upon. So example, you carry out a strategy. Okay, we're going to do marketing at a university. We're going to go marketing at university and we're going to send our sales people there to introduce our product and all that and hopefully get sales. And then after they do all of that, they come back to you and say, oh, it didn't work out well. Why? University students are broke. Example, university students don't have money. I'm just giving an example. It's not always the case. But a different strategy would be better. Or maybe can we try a different thing? Maybe try to target the family, okay? Not only the university students, but also the family which is involved. Example. So then they get the data. The data they get will show the sales manager is what they're doing good or not. Are they reaching their milestones, their KPIs, their sales targets? Are they reaching that? So some of these data are your total revenue. What is your total revenue? Simple. Your total money generated from sales. Okay. When you send a person to go out sales, he brings money in, that is your revenue. Okay. How much your revenue is growing. Okay. How much percentage increase month over month has your revenue increased? Next is your distribution by source. Okay, where is the money coming from? From what source is this? Oh, did you have a roadshow? Did you have something in some marketing thing that you launched that after this suddenly a lot of customers begin? Find out which source is bringing in the money. And the next thing, the next next thing is revenue distributed by representatives. Okay, that means your sales rep. Example, okay, example, saw here, saw hires Toy, V, Y, and S. Okay, hires all of y'all here as the sales rep. And then this is Toy, S, and V. Okay, how many percentage have they brought in? What have they reached their KPI? Have they reached their milestone? Okay, maybe Toy is bringing the most money. Okay, S is middle and V not as much. So that you will have the data, and then you can go talk to the sales rep and find out, guys, what is going on here? How can we make this better? That is the idea. Next is your average conversion rate. Conversion rate is, like I told you here, leads conversion. That means how often does the sales rep, does the whoever in the sales rep or whoever you have hired sales rep. How often does the sales rep convert leads, okay, into paying customers? What is your sales to date? How much money have you made up till now? And finally, your average purchase value, your average cost of the product your client is purchasing. In average, how much they're purchasing. That is analysis. So we have covered our sales management component here. Okay, strategy, operations, and analysis. Do you all understand what we've just talked about? Okay, any questions here? Okay, Eric, this is the first time I'm seeing Apostle Eric. Okay, so I will get you to ask a question after this. Eric, you understand what we went through? Can I get a nod or anything, confirmation, where we talked about strategy, operations, and analysis? Any questions you have? Apostle Eric. Okay. Oh, you want to unmute your mic? Okay, no problem. You have to click the button first. Nope, you didn't click the button, Eric. You have to click the button. Just take your time, don't worry. Any questions here?
No, I don't have a question right now. It's clear.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let's go to your sales management process. So now as a sales manager, you know what your components, what you need. Now let's try to implement better processes for you. Okay, implement better processes for you. What your responsibility is to get the job done. That is sales management process. Okay, because yes, you have sales rep. You can ask them to go do whatever they do, but at the end, it falls on you. So let's set up a situation here. We're going to use, sorry guys, hiccups. You're going to use the situation throughout the lesson, but sometimes you use, sometimes not. But let's pretend all of y'all here, 28 of y'all here are selling computers and laptops. Okay, that is your business now. You are selling computers and laptops. Let's go through one by one. So as a business owner, you want to sell computers and laptops. The first thing you do, you have to set your goal. You have to have a sales road map. Okay, road map. Okay, a map of the journey you are going to take, where you want to reach. That is a roadmap. Okay, an entire roadmap for sales and having clear milestones or significant points of development that you want to reach. Okay, example, like what I said, you're running a laptop business. What is your sales roadmap? In this month, we plan to sell 100 laptops. Okay, 100 laptops this month based on these strategies. So that is your goal. Okay, we will discuss more about goals later on. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, that is first your goals. Okay, whether it's possible to track the rep's ongoing performance and timely determine whether comprehensive assistance is needed to achieve their goal. You see, that's why I said the sales team supposed to work. You as a sales manager are the leader for your entire team, because you are seeing whether your sales representatives need assistance in closing any sales. That's first. Next is planning and managing sales activities. Okay, planning and managing sales activities. This area concerns the responsibility of developing and coming up and testing our sales activities. Okay, what new technologies you want to apply, what new approaches you have learned, what new strategies your team can carry out and nurture customers better than the competitors here. Example, okay, example, I say, okay, Toy, we're going to sell computers, right? We have to be active in TikTok. Okay, we're going to start making 10-second videos about our computers, but we do it in entertaining forms. So how can we do it? Example, we make short clips of people coming in and buying computers but not getting computers, and they are frustrated about it. So then we tell them to come to our shop and all these problems will be settled. It's just something stupid. Someone says, hey, can I buy the latest computer? Then you give them a turtle. Actually this is a golden idea. I should tell people this, then they can utilize it in their TikTok and make a lot of money. Okay. That is one thing here. Now, some strategies or approach, what kind of strategies that you need to develop and test. Example, one very old method, but they use this in sales, is the act of cold calling. The act of contacting a person who has no customer history, okay, with your company or anything, or and performing a sales pitch. So example, I randomly, we hate it, but people do it. Suddenly people call you, sir, we want to talk about a product. Oh, sorry, I got no time. Okay, call next person. Sir, have you applied for a job yet? We just found your CV. Can you talk about it? Oh, no time. Okay. Call next person. Hello, So I'm not saying cold calling is good or cold calling is bad, but it's one strategy that you can try to see whether it will be effective for you. Okay. Or obviously another things, you can host events or conference or roadshows. That is another thing. So for computers, we have a PC fair. Okay, we have a PC fair, our shop is there, we have other shops also there. People can come by, we give them a bit of a discount, and our products will fly off our shelf. Okay, so I will give you all one sales activity. I think I told you in previous class, but this is something where people do apply. There's something called fire sale. All of us, when we buy in Lazada, Amazon, anything, suddenly they have the 10-10 sale, the 11-11 sale, the Christmas sale, some one-day sale. Only for 3 days or 1 day, the products are discounted. All products are discounted for this 1 day. If you don't buy, you miss out. Everyone's like, oh God, cheap. I want to buy. That 1 day, people make more money the entire month. That 1 day, Lazada, Amazon, whoever makes more money than the entire month of selling products. Think about that power. So how will you apply it? Okay. Again, guys, these all are big ideas. I want you to take bits of this and then make it small, make it for you until you can grow it. That's the idea. Okay. Next is motivating your team. Obviously, again, I said, okay, at this part here, where was it? Sorry. Very clearly, I stated here, people are the stumbling blocks that separate average companies from the best players in the market. So your job as the sales manager is to motivate your team. Okay. Yes, it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do, especially for people who can go through failures over and over and over again. No matter, that's why some bosses will scream at you, some bosses will hug you, which rarely few bosses hug you, but most bosses will scream at you. But the idea is to push you to do better. Okay. That is the tactics which people employ. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that is what is going on now. Okay. We require motivation to drive us forward. Okay. What more for running our business? So you want to build a competent team. Okay. You want to maintain your employees to work for you. You want to increase their lifetime. Okay. Their lifetime days sitting in your company. Think about it. All our parents, when they worked in a company, they used to be in one company for the rest of their life. So that is how loyalty was last time. Now it's completely different. Now the strategies have changed. People like that will jump to different companies. So one thing is, I'll tell you, based on the slides here and also what we've researched, okay, don't be too experimental. Use good old methods for employee retention. Okay, let me ask you all a question before I discuss this. How does your boss motivate you? This one I want many answers. I don't want just one answer. So please do answer in the chat boxes. So in your workplace now, how does your boss or your employer motivates you? Okay, how do they get you to perform better and all that? Okay, I'll ask one person, but I also look at the chat box here. So the next person, Godfrey. Godfrey, how do you get motivated at work, Godfrey? Is Godfrey there?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, so Godfrey, in your workplace, how does your boss motivate you?
Well, normally, most of the time, it's through the word of encouragement.
Okay.
And sometimes, maybe after a certain period of time, they give you bonus.
Okay, bonus,
Yes,
encouragement. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get bonuses. So that's quite nice. Okay. So yeah, so that is what. Okay, so thank you, Godfrey. Let me look at the other answers here. Okay. Appreciation most of the time, even in small matters. Motivation, talks and go outing. Wow, boss takes you to go outing. That's a good thing. Appreciation most of the time. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Praise. Okay. So I like this class. I like this class a lot. You know why? The last class when I did this lecture, everyone was telling me, oh, my boss, give me increment, give me bonus, give me increment, give me bonus. Then I was like, I'm in the wrong job. I need to work for you all. Because a lot of people, they think, oh, motivation is what? Oh, no, get bonus. Get bonus. Guys, I'm telling you, if you run your own business and every month you're giving people bonuses, your business is going to close. You know, you won't be able to sustain. You know, your employees will be happy. And then they're asking you, why are you closing your money? Then you look at them and say, I gave you all the money, so I don't have any more money. That's one thing you can tell them. So that's why they say don't be too experimental. Yes, bonuses work, but a step at a time. Okay. Once that has been tested by generations of managers. First and foremost, you set some smart goals. Okay. Set some smart goals here. You know why? Saw, Godfrey, Evelyn, you know, Tu, Trung, everyone here, Natasha. Okay, Natasha also is a person I don't think of us. I'll get to Natasha after this. Okay, Papa, everyone here who's working in working anywhere. If you don't have direction, if you don't know what are you doing at your workplace, you will be frustrated. You will want to like, what is going on here? First you tell me one thing, then you tell me another thing. You know, imagine I tell you, talking about a computer business, I say, hey, Burokan, please, can you please sell laptops today? Okay. And then halfway I come back and say, hey, no, don't sell laptops. Can you please sell gadgets today? And then halfway I come and say, no, don't sell gadgets. Can you please sell computers today? And then you're like, hey, can you just tell me one thing? You changed three things, you know. Everything I've planned, my strategies I planned, all I'm throwing out the window for your sake. You know, that's why set smart goals. Okay. What are smart goals? Like I've told you all before. Okay. For those who have not come for my second lesson and also third lesson here, smart goals mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound or time based. So your goals must have all this in common. You must be specific. Okay, Burukan, today we are going to cover, we have our new latest brand of Lenovo laptops in. So we are going to market these laptops today and for the rest of the week. Lenovo laptops, that's our target today. Okay, we are planning to, our measurable, we are planning to sell out maybe, looking at it's a new model, we are planning to sell out maybe 300 copies by the end of the month. And let's say, okay, 300 maybe is too much, maybe 200. Okay, let's say because maybe it's a new laptop, right? 200 we're trying to sell. Okay, I'm not that good. I have no idea how to sell laptops, so I'm just guessing here. Okay, then what is achievable? Oh no, I cannot say, oh, we're going to sell 2,000 laptops. That might not make sense. Or 10,000. No, it doesn't make sense. It must be achievable. Or 200 laptops sound achievable. That means you just need to sell to 200 people the entire month. Even one person a day is 1 person a day is only 30. Okay, maybe not 200. So you're planning to sell 50 laptops by the end of the month. Okay, maybe that. Okay. So relevant and finally time bound. I said end of the month. Everything is set for month, days, weeks, or whatever. Okay, it's not that, oh, we sell laptops whenever we feel we like to. We're not hippies here. So that's why set smart goals first. With focus, dedication comes. If people have things to focus on, they are more dedicated in their job. Okay, next is appreciate personal contribution. Like what all of y'all answered. Small contributions where people appreciate, we go over the moon. We go over the moon. Guys, I tell you all very, very seriously. Okay, and I'm not fishing for compliments. I mean this seriously. If I see like, okay, y'all understand the lesson, y'all are going through the lesson well, I feel very, very happy. There's like, oh, okay, today my methods, my strategies all worked. At least the way I'm trying to impart my knowledge or give out my knowledge is working. So small thing, okay, that's appreciation you can see in any way possible. As you as a sales manager, hey, thanks guys, thanks. Today really, because of y'all today, we be able to achieve this. Small words like that, can go a long way. Okay, provide me with the opportunities to grow my knowledge and skills. So they can also communicate honestly, investigate ways we can show respect in the workplace. Yeah, that's absolutely true too. Okay, yeah. So yeah, in-time payments. S going through a lot. Pay during the month. The end of the month, that day they tell you they pay. But that's absolutely true. There's a lot of companies that don't pay you on time, So S has nailed that, nailed that very, very well. Okay. So motivating your team. Okay. After that, you build trust. So how do you build trust with people? Simple. You be honest with them. You be transparent with them. You let them understand the big picture of your business. Let them share with them abilities to growth hacking insights, meaning abilities, the things they can do to improve their skills. Okay. Example, teach them how to post in social media. Okay. Example, teach them how to post in social media so their customers can see what they're doing. So their customers are interested in what they're doing. Vitally important. Okay. Corporate strategic goals. Okay. Corporate strategic goals. What is your goals for your entire organization? If your sales team know about it, then they can take it step by step. Do you want to branch out? Do you want to open different departments? If you know, open different branches. If you're going to open different branches, they know, oh, they might get a chance to run those branches. So obviously they're going to work. They're going to work for it. That is the idea here. And how the company is doing overall. Okay. Basically, at the end, how you want to make a friend, how you want to make your friend trust you, you tell them honestly. And obviously, you got to see whether they are trustable too. It's always two sides of a coin. That is how you can learn how to build relationships here. Finally, encourage high performance work culture. Okay, guys, we cannot run away from this. High performance work culture is vitally important. I cannot, if you are in a sales department, you cannot say, okay, let's pick a person here. Okay, Somnath. Okay, Somnath, yeah, let's come to work. Whenever you're free, tell me, okay, I'm succeeding this. Okay, no problem. You cannot be like that. It is a competition. Okay, it's not a vicious competition. Sometimes it can be depending on your company, but the idea is, okay, you want to get results. So your work environment must be result based. That is why KPI exists. That is why sales metric exists. All of this exists to tell you what you are achieving, what are the people achieving, okay, and help them. Help your employees achieve this. You do this, your employees will help each other and you will grow and grow and grow. Okay, remember, I don't know whether you all remember this, the fixed mindset and growth mindset I talked a bit about in lesson 2. Okay, I just said there's one line about this is the growth mindset. So this is exactly the aspect here. Everyone here, okay, you have to figure out how to build the growth mindset in you. Okay, again, that is a lesson for a whole different class. Okay, I don't think we cover it here, but y'all can even find it out. Find out about growth mindset. Because if you channel your ideas to grow, okay, yourself to grow, you can go far. Okay, yeah, clear communication here. Okay, so encourage high performance work culture. Finally, evaluate and reporting. Also, you see, even in the sales management process, guys, you see how it's linked. Okay, the strategy part, the operations part, and the analysis part. Strategy part, setting goals, managing sales activity. Operation part, motivating your team. Okay, building trust, encouraging high performance. Analyze part, evaluating and reporting. So I'm giving you another way to remember your lesson. You know, all of this is interrelated. Don't memorize. I mean, some people just want to read and memorize and hopefully it comes out. But if you understand what we were talking about, it will take you very, very far. You will not forget it for the rest of your life. So find a way to understand this. So next, for every decision you make or insight you speak, put a number in front of it. This is exactly what it states in analyze here. This is all the numbers in front of it. Whatever you tell a person, hey, we're not doing well. Why? Where is it? Tell me. You tell me where we're not doing well, then we'll work. Okay? Use essential software, create sales dashboard, deliver comprehensive sales reports. All of this is data, and this data is integrated and visualized when relevant. So, sales dashboard, people see exactly what is going on in the sales team. Okay, where is it going? Oh, have you all reached this milestone? Have you all reached this? Have you all closed this much leads? Have you all done cold calling for this much customers and generated more leads? All of that on your sales pad. Okay, what software can you use? Okay, guys, when it comes to software here, I will link it with the point down here on automation. Okay, so when you want to run something, okay, we have, again, I talked about in last class, CRM. Obviously, CRM is a whole system itself that you can buy and pay for. But let's just say you're running a small business first. Learn how to use Excel. Excel or Google Sheets. Google Sheets is the free version. Excel is Microsoft Excel. Okay, I don't think it's that expensive. You can buy it at lower prices online, So using Excel, you can learn how to automate certain things. I give you one example. Okay, you have a customer list. Your customer list is updated every day in Excel. Okay, and it's shared with all your sales team. Your customer list, whenever people do something, they put it in their customer list. Okay, then in Google, I think there's, Google Sheets, they can do it online. I forgot which is the one. They can do it online and they see it amending online in real time. So they can see people amending this. Oh, call this customer and all that. They have changed their phone number. The customer is currently happy. Customer is currently angry. Customer is currently crying. So all of it is written in that in your customer database, all with just Excel. Not even a CRM system. So that's why there's always something else you can use. You just need to find out. Again, this is a bit advanced. Let's break it down back. So when you come to evaluating and reporting, you're getting information here to help your process. So if you learn how to automate a system, okay, in your sales reporting, you would prevent revenue discrepancies, poor data access, and decision makers being overloaded with irrelevant or outdated this information. What does this mean? Okay, so automation process, let me explain this, is an automated process. So maybe with minimal input or with no input at all, automatically you get the latest data. Automatically, example, you in your sales team today has converted 2 leads. These 2 leads has been converted to paying customers. It is converted in the Excel sheet and showed to people. So when all of this is done, there is no revenue discrepancies. Okay, meaning here there's a lack of agreement or balance. Okay, meaning the money that is brought in is the same. Okay, that is what is listed in your reports. That is the idea here. Okay, it's not different numbers. It's not that, oh, I thought you said you converted 2 leads. Why are in data here? Why they're still showing that they have not been converted yet? Example. Okay, poor data access. This is the example I've already given. Okay. You want your data to be precise, like your customer details and all that. If you do not have it, and it's not precise, you will have poor access. You're going to go for meeting and shout at people of like, what is going on? Why don't we have the latest numbers here? Okay. And finally, okay, you don't want, especially you as the manager or any other decision makers in your company, to be overloaded with irrelevant information. Irrelevant or outdated information. Oh, actually, the sales already closed. Imagine you went to set up a meeting just to go there and realize everything in your meeting agenda has already been done, but you got the information all wrong. So that is the idea of evaluating and reporting here. Okay, so that is the sales management process. Next is your tactics. Okay, so the tactics you can use. Okay, what management tactics can you use? Remember, when it comes to tactics, the ones that bring you result are the tactics that matter. And I'll tell you this now. Don't make tactics, don't use numbers. Okay, don't use numbers whenever you adopt, whichever you adopt, whatever tactic you adopt. Don't just say, oh, okay, we're going to increase our sales by 300% this month. Don't use numbers. There's no life to it. If you just throw numbers at people, people will be confused. Oh, so please bring in 500,000 today. Oh, no, not 500,000. Please bring 3,000. Please bring in 3,000 today. From where? From what? What is this purpose? Why am I bringing this money? No drive. Okay, no push forward. Okay, numbers are not a good tactic. And additionally, real life, most companies don't even know if their sales rep is achieving their quota. They set a quota for, like shooting at the star, so you at least fall on the sky. Sorry, shooting the moon, so at least you fall on the stars. You know that statement? You try to aim the highest, but at least you fall somewhere close to it. That is the idea here. So let's look at some tactics here. Some of this very obvious, but trust me, when it's for you to execute it, that's another thing. Okay, so first you have to find the right people. Okay, find the right people. Your manager's duty is to translate vision and requirement to future employees. Your employees must absolutely understand what is your purpose there. And that's why I said, guys, my purpose is to make money. Then people will be demotivated very, very fast. Hyap's the boss. Hyap's the only one making money. So Hyap's making $1 million. We are making 1,000. So what? So let Hyap do the job lah. I don't care. So you cannot use money as the motivator. Yes, certain aspects, obviously, it does help. Okay, it does push people forward. When you see getting bonus, guys, I tell you all another tactic. If you look at your bonus, divide your bonus for 12 months. Take that bonus amount and divide it for 12 months. And then you know what job you want to find, what kind of job you want to find. Then you know that, oh, my bonus is 10,000, let's say. Okay, no, 12,000. So per month, extra 1,000. So your salary, if you go check in your market out there, is that the salary you're looking for? Is the salary double the amount? So that's how you break down your numbers here. Okay, so you find the right people. Okay, you need to know how to hire the right people. Okay, when I say right here, it does not mean the best. Okay, it does not mean the best. It does not mean jack of all trades. It does not mean people with I have done this, I've done that, I've done hundreds of things. It's not effective. 2 or 3 relevant points enough. Okay, for hunting future real sales rep. Okay, let me give you a question here to understand this prospect. Okay, so for your computer business, I told y'all 28 of y'all here are going to run your computer business. So what type of sales team member would you hire? Okay, or what types of sales rep will you hire? Okay, the next person here, Nguyen T, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so my question to you, Nguyen. Okay, what type of sales team member would you hire if you're running a computer and laptop sales business? What is the things that you look for? What is the 2 and 3 key points you look that is relevant to your job, the job that you're offering them? What would you look on them? Will you look at the skills or their their qualifications. That's the right word. What will you look at the qualifications?
I think that the first qualifications I want in the she or he must have
Sure, he must have.
firstly must be have knowledge about the technologies.
Okay, knowledge about technology. Wonderful. That is one thing.
Secondly, they must be self. We can trust in them.
Trust in them.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want to find a person that seems trustable in an interview. Wow, that's actually very true, but not easy. It's very hard to find trustable people, because people can have a different alternative. I really like what you say there, because it's got to do a lot of body language reading and experience. Because if you have hired, you have interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people, and then you will find a pattern. Everyone has a pattern, guys. All of y'all know this. Before y'all go for interview, what y'all do? Y'all look at the internet. Oh, how to handle tough questions. Oh, what will my boss ask? All of us do this. All of us do this. You get what I mean? How can I make my CV more pretty? More nicer? Do I spray perfume on my CV? Example. Okay. We all do this. So obviously, these people have trained to figure out how they can get a job. Okay. And that is what you have to look at. Who do you want to hire? Who, like, you remember we talked about your cultural-based leadership, transformational leadership, transactional leadership. What type of leadership you fall under? So thank you, T. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me get yeah. So that is what. So okay. Yeah. Like what I said, background in IT. Okay. Background in IT. Even Dorcas said that. Okay. IT knowledge. Okay. Next is someone who's pleasant. Okay. Someone is pleasant. Someone's good in speaking. Someone who has a good sales background. Maybe not much in IT, but a lot in sales. Okay. Everything in sales background. I will hire that person. Okay. Let me ask you all this question. What if you find a person, okay, going to sell computers? They have zero sales knowledge, zero IT knowledge, okay, zero on technology. However, they have a very, very strong social media following. This one, please answer yes or no in the chat box. Okay. Will you hire this person? Will you hire this person to be in your business? Okay. Evelyn has given me an answer. Anyone else? Yes or no? So what do you think? You can put your answer yes or no. What do you think? Okay. Oh, that's nice. I got a few answers here. Okay. So yeah. Hold on. Let me read the previous slide. The boss should do this to encourage employees. Focus on developing a positive work culture. Absolutely. Encourage creativity and innovation. Foster recognition and appreciation within the company. Offer flexibility of scheduling if you're able to. And promote teamwork and collaboration. Absolutely true, Leonilo. Okay. Next is staff have high IT knowledge, especially laptop or PC. Okay, not necessarily be IT, but PR skills are so good. Yes, you hire. Okay, so let's do. Leonilo says yes. Okay, V said no. I will not hire, even though got lot strong social media following. Yep, yes. Dorcas, yes. So okay, not sure. So I was like, I'm not sure. I said not sure. So this is not to. Anyone's answer can be right, can be wrong. Obviously, this is not a real person until we find that person, but it's for you to decide for your business. I would hire. I would hire because I realize the power of social media. But I will ask them, are you willing to promote our businesses in your social media page? Okay. If you're able to, then we can work out an agreement. Something like that. Okay. Something like that, So also to give them incentive. Also to give them saying that, oh, you are benefiting here. And explaining to them, I will train you in this knowledge. In your sales and knowledge, you will learn on the floor. And also with some training I'm providing you. But because your power is here, we want to utilize that. Are you going with that? Depending. You know, some people say no, some people say yes. You never know. Okay. Next is avoid a one-size-fit-all decision. Okay. Avoid a one-size-fit-all decision. What does this mean? When it comes to tactics, okay, you have sales reps. Okay. Let's say you hire sales rep to sell computers. You have 5 people. Okay. Are you going to give everyone the same instruction? I mean, yes, maybe instruction same, but are you going to motivate them the same way? Are you going to decide on decisions on how to carry forward your business the same way? That's why you shouldn't do that. You cannot think lazily. You know, I gotta say this honestly, it's lazy because you just think, oh no, this one will apply to everyone. Okay, so avoid a one-size-fits-all decision. So whenever you manage people or processes, avoid oversimplification or too much extrapolation. So oversimplification, too much extrapolation. Okay, whatever works in a crisis may not work when the growth starts, and vice versa. Be flexible and an out-of-box thinker. So let me talk about oversimplification and extrapolation. Oversimplification is very easy. It is simplified to the point of missing the big point. Okay. If I tell you, oh, I need you to go and buy a computer for me. Okay. I need you to go no, let me pick another person here. I need you, Trung, I need you to go buy a computer for me. You go, you buy, come back. Then I ask you, why you buy this computer? You know, this is not the model I want. This is not the make I want. It's too simplified. That is oversimplification. Okay. Extrapolation is making a decision for the future based on what you know now. You know, based on what you know now, meaning without any evidence. For example, oh, this year, the laptop, okay, I'm giving laptop examples, or can be anything. Let's say this year, let's say the Dell laptops. Oh, I heard this Dell laptop, very good this year. So next year, when it comes next year, I'm buying a Dell laptop without thinking much about it. Okay, so you don't know what problems you'll have in the future, but you just decide it based on future, based on decisions on the future of what you know now. That is extrapolation. So obviously, this is what you have to apply when it comes to managing people and processes. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Now let us go to the third one. After the third one, we will go for our break. Okay. Third tactic here is hire specialists for different roles. Okay. When your business goes, you have to divide your responsibilities, obviously. Okay. You don't want to hire people only good at one thing. You want, example, like I said, oh, some people good in IT, some people really good in sales, some people have good social media presence, some people have a mixture of this, some people a bit better good looking, some people more hardworking. I'm being very honest here. Because if you have a mix of all of this, you can utilize these people in every aspect you're looking for. Obviously, it depends what is your target. That is also an important thing. What is your target you're looking for? Okay. What specialist? Okay. What specialist? I'm going to ask a person here. What specialist would you require in your laptop business? Okay. What specialist you think you require in your laptop business? Quack, are you here? Kwak Hyun Wan, are you here?
Hello?
Yes, Kwak. Okay, so Kwak, like what I asked you. Okay, so that's good. My question. Okay, you're running a laptop business, computer business. What specialist would you require for your business? That you would hire for your business?
You mean the sales rep?
Yeah, the sales rep. Yeah, what they specialize in. What would they specialize in that you'll hire them for your business? I'll give you example one, like we already talked about it. Someone who has a background in understanding computers and laptops and IT knowledge. Okay, that is one. What other specialists would you hire?
the specialist in the field. I think the consultant ability.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. People who are better consultants, that they can act like a consultant for your client. That is under actually consulting selling method, which will cover the end. Okay, that's a good one. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Thank you, Kwok. Okay, another thing, maybe you want to hire people that can chase down leads, that can find prospective customers for you, that can find prospects for you. Okay, those are specialists too. People who have done it in their previous businesses, your previous company. I can find new clients. I'm very good at finding new clients, and it's very lucrative. A lot of people, you know, right? If you can sell a property, you get 3% of, depending on which country for. You sell a property, you get 3% for your sales price. So you think about people who can find clients for you. That is really a big thing. Okay, hire specialists for different roles. Thank you, Kwok. Okay, so the next thing here. And the last thing here, actually, I think we'll do this and we'll go to break at 10:35. Contribute to the growth of each sales rep. This is very, very straightforward. The tactic here is very simple. You don't want a Superman. You don't want Clark Kent or the Superman or Spider-Man or a Superman in your business. Okay? Okay, I hope that looks like an S, but what does this mean? You don't want to build a superhero. Let's say I hire 3 people. I hire Sazim, I hire Mai, and I hire Donna. Okay, Sazim, Mai, and Donna. I hire 3 of them. Then I see Mai doing well. Mai is doing well. Oh, Mai is doing well. Okay, I send training for her. I send her for training. Okay, Mai is doing well after training. Oh, she's doing much more better. Oh, I give her bonus. Oh, I give her bonus. Oh, now she's doing much more better. Oh, I give her something else. I give her. And then Sazim and Sazim and sorry, who was it? Donna. Sazim and Donna, nothing. I don't give them anything. I don't build any skill. I don't develop them. And this can be ultimately detrimental to my business. Why? Okay, you will create inner tension. People will have jealousy. People like, oh, everyone giving mine. I'm not doing. I don't care. You know, everyone giving her any. Let her take lah. You know, we'll just do whatever we make can, or we'll quit, or we'll find another job. People will be not motivated. Obviously, people won't be motivated if they feel that you are unfair. And finally, you have created an irreplaceable employee. An irreplaceable employee, an employee that you cannot fire, because if you fire them, they take everything. They take all your investment you put on them. They take and go away. This, guys, I tell you, is very, very simple. It's very simple to talk about. But if you look at the working world, it is this. I tell you, if you are an employee, learn to be a superhero. Because if you be a superhero, then no one can bully you. No one can come and tell you you're doing a job bad, why you're doing this all wrong. No one can tell you that. You're a superhero, you can tell your boss straight to his face, nope, I'm not doing that. That's not my responsibility. Nope, I think that is out of context. Hey, I'm a boss, you cannot say that. Okay, then never mind, I'll take my leave. Okay, I'll take my leave. You don't want me, no problem. I have other companies that'll hire me. That's it. You get what I mean? That's absolute truth. You know, people need to find leverages. Leverages is either you have it or your company has it. So you learn from that. Okay, that is true. Okay, so so that the final thing we're talking about is contribute growth to the each sales representative. So each of your sales representatives, equally train them, equally teach them. Okay, finding points for these each people to grow. Okay, what aspects they can grow on, especially if they grow in different parts, then your company benefits the most. Okay, Leonilo. Okay, so let me stop sharing here. After this, the activity link. I don't think we'll be doing the activity link first. We'll go through our sales stages first, and then maybe we have extra time, we'll jump back to activity link. If not, we will open the floor to questions. So let me stop sharing this here. Let me look at Leonila's last message. Things I look for in hiring: has ambition, good in communication, has confidence, critical thinking, dependability, determination. eager to learn, flexibility, honesty, loyalty, problem solving, self-reliance, teamwork, work ethic, knowledge in IT, and also computers and laptops. Ah, that's a mouthful. Obviously, Leonilo, I also would love to hire this kind of people. Okay, but you can take the best you can get. Okay, so guys, it is 10:37 now. Let us take a 15 minutes break, and I will see you all back here at 10:50. 50 how much? 52. Okay, correct? 10:52. Oh, I only sold to send to Drokas. Okay. Okay, and then when y'all come back, I'll remind you all about the motivation session again. So now go take a rest first. Okay. And if y'all have any questions, when come back from break, please do ask me. I will open the floor before we continue back the lesson. Okay. See you guys.
my products, about its techniques and characteristics, maybe.
Maybe? Sorry, the last line I didn't hear. Hello?
The cost, maybe. How much
Okay.
is it? And
Price.
why?
Yeah.
Yes, the price.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Burokan. That's absolutely true. That is what we are doing here. Okay. So the first parts you are preparing all this information. What is your product description? How much would all of it cost? Or not all of it. I mean, each step of it, or this model costs this model costs this. What is the payment option? Okay. What are the competitors selling? How much you know about the customer? You know what they're going to buy. Do they want an Apple? Do they want a Mac? Do they want a this? Are they buying it for their family members? Are they buying it for their company? Do they want to buy 100 pieces of laptop? Then what promotion, what offers can you give them? All of this is your research done in the pre-approach. Remember, when it comes to pre-approach here, the word here is pre. That means it's before. The word pre means before. Okay, the word pre means before. Before you approach a person, what would you have to do? Everything listed here. Either way, the pre-approach, the idea is for you to understand your customer's needs and the product better. Okay. And in this situation, you can go in the situation where the salesperson identifies a company to approach about a product and services. The pre-approach entails learning about the business history too. So that's why I say you're learning everything regarding your customer, regarding your product before you go and talk to them. So that's the pre-approach. Prepare to tell them why my laptops is better than other laptops and why they need it. Yes, if you have better laptops, obviously that's what you say. If you have better after service, that's what you say. If you have better quality, that's what you say. Okay. Next is the approach. Now you go and it's the first time you meeting your client. Okay. It's the first time you meeting your client. Okay. I cannot draw. Okay. So this is the first time you're meeting your client. That is what's going on here. Okay. That is the approach. So when it's your first personal interaction, okay, you have to make a favorable impression. That means you have to make a good impression. You have to make an impression where they see you first time, they're like, oh, man, this guy's wonderful. Okay. So the reason so is because you want to build a relationship or a rapport. Okay. Rapport is a trusting relationship and a connection between two people. That is your process here. Okay, during the approach, okay, obviously we are keeping it very simple. I know it sounds simple, but honestly, basics go far, really far. You must first know, always take the first step. Always use this GNAP technique. How you introduce yourself. G is for greeting. Hey, my name is Kwok. G is for greeting. Say hey. N is for name. My name is Kwok. A is for affiliation. I am from handsome and strong laptops and computers private limited. Example. Okay. So yeah, I am from there, and my purpose here is that I heard you are looking, example here, they say you're looking for a new lawnmower. You can say, example, you're looking for a new laptop, or you're looking for this, you're looking for that. Anything to talk to them directly while you're there. No need to beat around the bush. Okay. You know, okay, no problem. Don't worry about your poor connection. Hopefully you can hear my descriptions and my repeats. Anything you don't understand, Flower, please always ask me. Okay, so thanks for your time. This new lawnmower just came out. This new laptop just came out. You want to see the latest model? You're looking for gaming? You're looking for office? Do you want to take it for traveling? All of these questions you ask them. That is your purpose here. So GNAP, the GNAP tactic: greetings, name, affiliation, and purpose. Remember, this is not the slides, but just listen to me. When you're communicating with your potential customers, always be professional, always get their attention, always show interest. Okay. You want to show interest. If you seem excited, obviously the customer will follow suit. That is the idea here. Okay, so yeah, so let's test this out. Do we have the time? Okay, let's make the time. Okay, let's test this out. Let me pick one person here. I'm going to tell you all something difficult for you all to do. Okay, Flower, I want you to test out this GNAP technique on me. Can you do that, Flower? Okay, can you greeting, can you give me your greeting? Can you introduce me, introduce your name? Tell me where your affiliation is from, and tell me what purpose you are here for. Or like over here, but over here we take that you're selling laptops. Would you like to try that, Flower?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I buy a new laptop, right?
No, you are approaching me. I'm your customer. So you
Okay.
are approaching me and using this step. So first you greeting, then you say your name, then you say which is your company name, and then you say what is your purpose here. Because you want to sell me laptop, right? So that's your purpose. So how are you going to introduce it to me? So that is the idea. I want you to try it out.
Hi, sir.
Okay.
Welcome to our company. My name is Flower, and we have a new laptop, a new that is very good to use, and I hope you like that. And
Okay. No, it's a good try. It's a good try. It's very like, I hope you like this laptop. Huh? Okay. I felt like I was pushing to it. But don't worry. The reason I asked you to test it, because this is what you'll be doing, in any area of sales. In any area of sales. I'm even talking about going for interviews, going to apply for jobs. Hey, sir, good evening. My name is Flower. I'm from here, so and so. Okay, I heard you're looking for this. I heard, do you want to talk about this? Anything, you're engaging me to talk to you. You're not trying to put words in my mouth. You want me to say the words. Okay? Does anyone else want to volunteer and try? Anyone else want to volunteer and try? I don't mind. I really don't mind getting a volunteer. Someone can carry their hand. Guys, please carry your hand in the reaction tab, because I don't know what I'll see you all carrying your hand here. Okay? Nope. No one? Nope. Deng, why don't you try? Deng Nguyen T. Why don't you try? Have I got Deng yet? Was it Dong? Was it Dong or Deng? Sometimes the pronunciations are different. Okay, no prop, but Flower, thank you very, very much. It's actually a good try, but you get the idea of it. That is how the GNAP technique is applied. Okay, next is the third point. We have covered the pre-approach approach. Next is the presentation. Okay, this is what, who was it saying? Who gave me the answers now? Was it I think Burul Khan. This is what Burul Khan is preparing for. Okay, she prepared her presentation. She prepared to tell me, to give me the pitch. This is your sales pitch. Okay, over here we use the word presentation. Outside you will hear what is your sales pitch. That is it here. Okay, it's a presentation or demonstration of what you are trying to selling, or what you're trying to sell. Okay, yeah, the sales presentation or demonstration is the point in the selling process where you share the features, advantages, and benefits. So remember that, the features, advantages, and benefit, and we'll go through that shortly. So remember your presentation. The reason I say it's a sales pitch is the meat of the sale. It's the most juiciest part. It's the most delicious part. When you go, if we go out and imagine we're eating chicken chop, okay? I eat the chicken and I give you the veggie. Won't you want to kill me? So that is the idea here. Okay, this is your part that you must be good at, the part where your skills come into play, especially as a salesperson. Okay, the meat of your sale. Okay, that is the presentation here. Looking at the FAB selling method. Okay, let's look at the point of selling laptops and computers. I give you all a few full situation here. Okay, full situation. Take time and listen to this. A prospect approaches you. A prospect, a lead, a potential customer approaches you. Okay, no idea what he wants to buy. You are selling laptops or computers. Okay, he says that, okay, you as a salesperson go, okay, this is our latest laptop model. It is light, it has a big screen, it has touchscreen features. That's what you say. Okay, you further explain that it's good for traveling, and it's and because it's, as I said, it's light, it's easy to carry around. The customer says, hey, I like this because I want it to travel. I travel for my work, so therefore I will buy it. So this entire process is what the FAB selling method is. So the feature here, what characteristics are on the product? Remember, your feature is not the driving factor for the customer to buy the product, but it is still what you are selling. Like what I said. Now let me add on one more thing. Let me give you two choices here. One is a laptop and one is a computer. The laptop is light, it is a big screen and has touchscreen features. The computer is is powerful, has the latest hardware, latest graphic cards, latest hardware, powerful, and is good for heavy work and gaming. Okay, graphical work and gaming. Example, all G's. Okay, so and is a bit more pricier. So that is the features you've highlighted. Okay, size, color, quality, packaging, all of this is features. Then you highlight the advantages of these features. Since the laptop is light, you can carry it around. Okay, it is good for your work. That is your advantages. Okay, since it has a touch screen, you do not need to carry around a what do you call it? Keyboard. Sorry, you do not need to carry around a keyboard. Okay, and then the last thing is because it has a bigger screen, you would not need to squint your eyes to see what's on the screen. That is all the advantages. That advantages that can help the buyer, decide whether he likes those advantages would turn out to be his benefit. Vice versa. Oh, this computer has the latest graphic card. So because he has the latest graphic card, it's best for all your gaming needs. Okay, or you can play the latest gaming with the highest graphic, and also it has if you need to do AutoCAD, if you need to do work which requires graphical processes, this would be your choice. Okay, that is your advantages. The benefit, on the other hand, the benefit is not for you. It's the benefit is on the customer. When the customer answers, what's in it for me? That is the benefit. So example, Flower wants to buy a laptop for work. That would be her benefit. Example, Evelyn wants to buy a laptop for a computer for gaming. That would be her benefit. So you have to mix and match. That is the idea here. So that is why I said, oh, the laptop is good for traveling. It's good for traveling. Therefore, it would be a benefit for me rather than a computer. Okay. The customers must see how the advantages of the product will meet the customer's needs. So you all understand feature, advantage, and benefit. I think that that explanation was quite clear here. However, if you do not understand, please do tell me. I can describe it more for you. Okay, so let us go to the next part, which is some tips for your presentation. Remember, always be excited about your product. You are selling your product. Be excited about it. Okay, relax while selling. Okay, relax while selling. You don't have to be tense. Because when you're relaxed, okay, I know it's easier said than done, but a relaxed salesperson helps the prospect relax and feel better. They feel that you are part of their group. They feel that you are part of their friendship, that you are viewing the same thing as them. That is the idea of being relaxed. Okay, allow the prospectors to interact to the product. Where this is why cars have test driving. This is why they have demonstration. When people touch the product, they get excited. Observe body language and facial expression. This is coming back to our lesson 2 on body language. Look at subtle cues. See whether they are interested. See what they are doing. Okay, that is your presentation tip. Do not interrupt a customer. Let them take their time and say what they think they're saying. And when they are not speaking, latest laptop that's come out. Then the customer goes, oh, sorry, actually, we are looking for IMAX. Oh, okay, we have IMAX too. So you have adapted it. Even if you didn't plan it, you know your product knowledge. Vitally important. Look for opportunities for prospects to agree he or she will benefit from owning the product. That is another thing. When can they tell you, oh, this will be beneficial for me? Yep. That's where you take it. That's why looking back at the benefit of the person. Oh, I go for traveling. Oh, you go for traveling. So this laptop will be best for you. It's the lightest model we have in the market now. If you can afford it, something like that. Okay. Finally, follow through on your promises. Okay. Follow through on your promises. Whenever you're talking to your client, even if suddenly they're difficult and they don't like what they're seeing, they don't like your or the products you're offering, and then they ask you, hey, you don't have all this, sir. And you say that, sorry, as of current, we don't have, but I'll check for you. And then even you check for him and then you realize you don't have it. You call him back and say, sorry, sir, we actually are not selling this model you're looking for. However, I found other stores here and here and here you can go and buy from. Yes, you might lose the sale, but you might not have lost the customer. That customer might come back to you. Think about it. Okay, that's why it talks about retention rate. Next is the objection. So you all have done your research when it comes to the pre-approach. Then you first met the first impression with the with the prospect, and then you made a good impression. They like what they see. You talk to them kindly and friendly and all that. Next, you have set up, given your entire presentation. What does the customer do after that? The customer will give an objection. You cannot run away from this. This is what people do. Okay. After the presentation, or even sometimes during the presentation, okay, customer will ask some questions or make statements about why he or she will not want to purchase the product. That is what you call an objection. It's a common part, guys. Don't be surprised. If suddenly a customer say, oh, I don't want to buy this. You don't want to buy? Don't be surprised. It is common. Okay. So what are the common objections and some tips of working through these objections? So first, let's look at the common objections first. Okay. First is question of value. Okay. We'll do it side by side. Okay. Question of value. First objection here is question of value. I don't need that. I already have something similar. Okay. If a customer says that, how can you handle it? You can handle the objection politely and with interest. This is the tips of working through the objection. Your sale is not lost just because the prospect makes an objection. So that's why, even though they say, oh, I don't need that. Oh, I already have something similar. Okay, sir, are there anything else you're looking for? Is there anything else you would like to find about? That's why the sale is not lost just because the person say, oh no, I don't want. Okay. Next is there's no urgency. Oh, I don't think it's necessary right now. I need to think about it. Okay. Acknowledge their thoughts. Again, guys, I'm telling you this. You cannot force anyone to buy anything. The only thing you can do is help them make a decision. Okay. Acknowledge their thoughts. offer more information about the product or new information about the product. That is how you handle this. Oh, I don't need this right now. Oh, I don't need this laptop right now. I have my old model. Oh, okay, that's no problem. But just so you know, I understand you might not need it right now, but currently this is the models we are selling. And in the future, these models are going to come out. However, as based on the research we see, this model is good enough, okay, to last you for the next 10 years, example. Okay, especially for your work. Example, okay, acknowledge their thoughts and offer new information. Next is they look at it as a lack of quality. They have a perception, your prospect has perception, the product is not that great. Okay, your competitor has a similar product and I trust that person company more. Okay, they have been around longer. Oh, I saw similarly something advertised, it's cheaper there. Okay, what you can do, this is your difficult point here. What you can do is restate the objection. Oh, I understand that you think our competitors have a similar product. Okay, yes, but however, okay, when you state something out loud, you let the customer hear the objection. Okay, because they're insulting you. People don't mind insulting you, but they don't like to hear that they're insulting you. You understand that? People don't like to feel like the bad person. So with that, they can think back on what they said. Okay, if you tell them back, oh yeah, you might think the customer has a better product. We cannot help you there, but what we can help you is this. This is what the services we offer. You come back to your product, come back to your thing. If not, means you can say, okay, go buy for your customer. But obviously you don't want to chase them out, right? You want to be polite about it, you know. So doing this help minimize the objection and allow the prospect to modify the statement and express the objection more accurately. You say, oh, example that, oh, I saw something similar advertised 50% less. Oh, you saw it advertised. Have you checked out the shop yet? Then they say, if they say yes, or say, okay, then why are you here? You know, you can actually, I don't know what you can ask them that. Oh, why are you here? You know, why are you here? You check them out 50%, go buy there. Okay, you cannot do that. Say, okay, sir, but however, we have great after sales. Our company, we're very proudful of our after sales, and that is why our laptops are charged at this price. Okay, I do not know how they are offering their products so much cheaper, but currently market price is right here. Okay, that is one example. Next thing is lack of money. Oh, I don't have, it's over my budget, it's cost too much, or there's conflict with the product feature. I do not like the design. It's more powerful than I need it for my work. So both of this, you can listen to them carefully and then actually look and see if you have another product that may fit the customer better. If it's over their budget, oh, no problem, we have a cheaper option. If it's you don't like the design or more powerful, oh, we have one that is less powerful or has a better design. That is the idea here. Okay, guys, just to clarify this, I compared it to show you like easier way, but obviously these common objections, all of it, you can use any of this to work through the objection. That is the idea. The idea is to keep talking, because the idea when you talk, there is a chance you are able to pursue. When I say keep talking, not just talk non-stop. No, talk, put your point, then he says something, say, but also we have this. Don't let him control the conversation, or him or her. Don't let the customer let them control the conversation. That's the idea here. Okay. So now you have covered the objection. Okay. You have done your presentation. Customer said objection. Now you want to close. Closing. Okay. The biggest thing for a salesperson. Can close a contract for 100 million. They take back $1 million or $100,000. Think about that. One paycheck like that. Okay. So a customer generally doesn't tell a salesperson straight out. They don't tell you straight out, oh, I'm going to buy this. Okay. But you have to ask for the sale. So how do you ask for the sales? Let's look at it. The signals first that the prospect is ready to purchase your product. What are the signals here? Okay. Availability, delivery, add-on services, pricing, payment option, features, qualities. They ask you more about your business, to review your previous portion of the conversation. All of this are signs that your prospector is ready to buy your product. Please read this up, refer it to again. So then you can see it when really you go sell to people. You can see, do they do any of this? Okay. Referral to customers, ask about products or business carries, ask for samples or repeat on demonstration. But what more importantly, I want to tell you is 7 techniques that help you close a sale. Okay. First technique that help you close a sale, you give them a small choice. Okay, sir. Yeah, so as you've seen, this is blah, blah, blah. This is our product. Would you like the black or silver one? Would you prefer the black or silver one? Okay, this is how you're asking for a sale. So then, example, your prospect says, okay, I would prefer the black model. Oh, good. Do you want me to charge it to you? Do you want me to, are you going to be paying by credit or check today? So you can use it interrelated. Okay, meaning, sorry, you can use it one after the other. You can use first, you ask for a small choice, and then you say, how would you like us to pack that for you? Is it a present? So and so forth to close the sale. That is the idea here. Okay, give them with a small choice. Okay, black model, silver model, 4 gig version, 8 gig version, anything. Okay, you give them a choice to seal the deal, and with a small yes. Okay, this example here is the lawnmower example. Okay, but basically you ask them questions that can end up answering yes. Okay, would you like to see how it runs the latest games? Oh yes. Okay, would this laptop with its latest hardware, and you see the loading time being very fast, would it save you much more time when you start up and do your work? Oh yes. Anything for them to agree. Okay, that is the small yeses here. Next is end with a bargain. Okay, the price is effect for only 2 more deals. This is a bargain. Anytime before you leave the shop, say, sir, the offer ends by this month. Yeah, so example that, this is the last one in our inventory. Okay, it's very possible the item may go in back order today. But generally, the bargains are true. Nowadays, people know that, oh, you cannot lie about a bargain. We'll make it true. But they will just delay the process. So they give it to you cheap now. They give you a discount now. Then if you come back next time, the price is higher. So people feel like they missed out. But however, if you wait a bit longer, the price will drop again. That is always the idea of a bargain. So that is another way you can help close the sale. And with the join the club invitation. Okay, join the club invitation. Sorry, before this, let me come back to the third point. Why do you end with a bargain? Oh, only 2 more days before the sale ends. Why you say this kind of thing? Because people have FOMO. What is FOMO? The fear of missing out. They fear to miss out the discount. So, oh, the discount has gone, so now the product is expensive. So that is the idea here. Okay. Next is end with the join the club invitation. Meaning, make them feel like they're part of a group. They're part of something bigger. Let me ask you, I mean, this is not a question, but for you all to think. Why do you all buy online from people who have, like from shops who have already thousands of people commenting and reviewing and giving 5-star, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, rather than a cheaper product with 0 reviews? Why? Because you feel like you're part of a group. Oh, 1,000 people have bought this, so they must be trustable. If I'm 1,001, I still fall with this trustable group. Subconsciously. That is the join the club. We've sold this model to many people in your current situation. Product has been very popular, and who are people running into the same issue with you. All that, okay? That is it. Number 5, okay? What is your payment method? Discussing payment to finalize your deal. How would you like to pay? Cash or credit? How do you like us to invoice you? All of that. And with a test drive, okay? Test drive is vitally important. The more you can allow your customer to play with your product, the more they will want to buy it. Okay? Would you like to take it home to test it out? Feel free to test our products in demo area. That is test drive. Finally, actually asking for the sale. We can get this product shipped to you as soon as you sign the contract. Are you ready to take home the product today? Okay, the idea for this is giving your customer anticipation. Oh, hey, I'm going to get it. Everyone, you know why people like buying online? Because they feel like Santa Claus is giving them a present, even though they paid for it. Don't tell me, every one of y'all, whenever y'all have bought anything, you open the door, hey, something has come. Oh, I wonder what it is. Oh, okay. It is just socks. You know, but still, there's that feeling there. That is why you end by asking the sale. Do you want to take the product home today? Okay, that is the close. Okay, the close. Let's cover the last one. And don't worry, there's not much questions here because there's an activity here that I'm going to ask all of your questions. Okay, so finally is the follow-up. Okay, I will give you all the suggestion now before we start our activity. Guys, we all better open the document. Let me share it again. Open the document in another, like maybe download it and open it for your reference. Hold on. Okay, download it and open it for your reference so that you can answer the activity questions later. Okay, so let me cover the follow-up then. Follow-up is very simple, especially if it's an expensive product, a high dollar item. Okay, always make sure you follow up so that the customer is satisfied with the purchase and they're not experiencing any problem. What is this called? After sales. Follow up is after sales. That's it. How do people follow up? Telephone call. Okay, check on the customer's product and how is it performing. Thank you note. Okay, a small gift thanking them behalf of the company. Okay, because the person has made a purchase. I honestly tell you, there are companies that do this now. We buy something from online, suddenly you open, there's a small card. Thank you for purchasing from this. Thank you for supporting our business. I sometimes people look at the card and say, oh, they're doing this extra effort where other people don't. Okay, this is the idea for follow-up here. Okay, so now let's go through our activity. Activity 2, this is not a homework. We're going to do it right now. So let me ask the next person here. Okay, let me ask Leonilo. Okay, Leonilo mic doesn't work. Okay, Leonilo, I want you to answer the first question in the chat box. Okay, and I'll read it out. Okay, what are the 6 steps of sale? What we have just covered here. Okay, answer the first question in the chat box and then I'll discuss it. But now let me jump to the second question. Leonilo, are you here? Can you give me a yes in the chat box if you're here? Leonilo, are you here? Okay, maybe Leonilo is not here. No problem. Let me ask the next person. Lai, are you here? Lai? Okay. Oh, wonderful. Lai is here. Okay. Lai.
My name is
Lai?
Nhung. My name is Nhung.
Oh, sorry, Nyung. Sorry. I saw your first name. Yes, Nyung. Thank you for correcting me on that. So, Nyung, okay. So, let me ask you the first question because I don't think Leonilo is here. Okay. The first question, what are the 6 steps of sale?
The 6 steps of sale.
Yeah, that we just covered. We just discussed. What are the 6 steps?
The first one is the prospecting stage.
No, not the prospecting stage. What is the first one?
The pre-approach.
Yes, the first one is the pre-approach. Okay. Next one is?
The next one.
Come on. After pre-approach, what is after the pre-approach? Pre is before. After that is the? Nyung, you there? Oh, Nyung, you muted. Sorry. Nyung, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry. Okay. First the pre-approach, then is the?
The approach.
Okay, the approach. Wonderful. Third is the? After you've approached the customer, what are you going to do?
Um,
What are you going to talk to them about? What do you think? Okay. After the approach, what do you talk to them about?
not
You
sure.
you already have the information. You have first greeted them. Now you're going to do the presentation. That is the third one. Okay. Yung, the third one is presentation. Now, what is the fourth one? After your presentation or during the presentation, what's the customer going to say?
The objection.
Yeah, absolutely. After the objection, the fifth one is what?
The close.
The close. Wonderful. Okay, you want to close the sale, and after closing the sale, what is the final one?
And the follow up.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Neil. Okay, so I forced it out of you, but okay, it's something there. So now you will forever remember it. This is the sixth step of sales. Don't worry. Now let me ask the next question. The next person here after Nyung. Thank you very much, Nyung. Okay. Sorry, let me find. Okay, Min. Min, are you here? Min. Min Van Tran. Are you here? Okay, Min's not here. Okay, what about Mai Kuyen? Was it May? May Kuyen. N. May, you here? Was it Mai? Okay, no, May is not here. No problem. Let's try Natasha. Natasha, is the first time I'm asking you a question. Are you here, Natasha? Natasha Lucas. Okay, nope. Natasha is not here. Okay, let's try another person. No problem. An. Nguyen? An here?
Yeah,
Ah, wonderful, An. Okay. Nguyen is Nguyen, right? How do I pronounce that?
it's pronounced as Nguyen.
Nguyen? Oh, Nguyen.
Yes.
Nguyen? Okay, thank you. I always try to say that word right. Nguyen? Okay, Nguyen? Okay, An. Okay, An, right. An, Nguyen. Okay. An, what does the pre-approach involve?
I'm not sure because the in the lesson we just learned, right?
Yeah.
And wait, I need to quick take a look because
You cannot remember.
yeah, I can't remember.
Okay.
The knowledge is too much for me to digest.
Oh, okay. I like your honesty. No problem. Okay, that's why I shared the lesson link there. You don't need to do from your memory. You can answer it there. No problem. And I will ask the next person. Are you okay with that?
Okay, I will not prepare for the next questions.
Okay. Yeah. Take your time. The thing is, because don't be overwhelmed. Take one step at a time. And if anything you don't understand, ask me. Ask me so we can go through it together. Remember, the only time you remember, I know it sounds very weird, but it's actually true. The only time you remember, if you have a journey in your head about it. That's why I talked about the 6 sales step, like you taking your customer, going here, going there. That is the idea behind it. Okay, maybe I'll next time put more stories.
I found the pre-approach presentations.
Okay.
I will read it.
Okay, so yeah, you can tell me what does the pre-approach involve?
Before the salesperson saw a customer products, she's must prepare for the interaction with the customer and included gathering information about the potential customer, learn about the produce, and preparing to meet the customer is called the pre-approach.
Exactly.
This came to do I need to read the
you don't have to. You don't have to, because either way, take the important points. Understand the points what I'm trying to say. Remember the pre-approach again. Can you hear me? Yeah. The pre-approach again is you are gathering information about your customer, about your product, and preparing to meet the customer. Guys, I will tell you all this, guys. Have Google Translator on standby. Because sometimes if there's some concepts you don't understand, translate it to your main language. It might help. I'm sorry, I cannot speak a lot of languages here. I'm only good at English to a certain extent. I don't even think I'm that great. But so I have to break down points. I can do it in English. But if you translate it to your own language, then it might help you understand it a bit better. Obviously, you can do it later or during class. But also I do understand it's harder doing during class because I am talking. Yeah, so, but always take your time. That's why I take times on each slides. Okay, so thank you very much, Anne. Actually,
can I have a little questions about the pre-approach?
Yeah.
The pre-approach is including gathering information about the potential customer, right?
Yeah.
But if the products we sell or the way we connect with the customer or not is quite inconvenient to gathering the information. Like my brand are selling booth, and we now we are selling on the Instagram and Facebook for the they have to pre-order it, and they take us to pick an order. So
but
that process is not convenient for us to gathering their information before we talking with them. So
but Anne, what you're talking about is the marketing aspect of it, because you say you are doing something online. So when you're doing something online, this is the sales process of it. Sales process when you meet the customer, even if you meet them online, okay? If you cannot get information about them, you have to figure out how, or you got to figure out what aspects that you can do to find information about them. Or ask them. Ask them. That's another thing you can do. If you don't have it, ask them. Sir, you are here looking at our products. Can you tell me something about yourself? Okay, tell me what, and have specific questions for it. Okay, you got me. Specific questions meaning, sir, what is the thing? What are you selling? Sorry, what are you selling again, Anne?
We're selling books.
Books.
Boots.
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 Boots. Boots. Okay, sir. Tell me what do you like to do? Okay, wait. What I'm telling you all, what I'm telling you, Anne. I think so, Anne. I will talk to you when I'm describing this. Okay, your question can be answered as a consultative selling methodology. So rather than using this approach, you become a consultant for them rather than just trying to get your sales done. Okay, so Anne, keep your question. I will, after I explain this entire slides, then maybe you'll understand how to approach your customer better. Okay. Now let us go to the next question. Okay, you all understand pre-approach again. Again, I'm telling you all, pre-approach is gathering information. Okay, next is presentation tips. Okay, guys. Okay, after Anne here, who's the next person here? Okay, I'm going to get Natasha. Nguyen. Okay, Anne Nguyen is T. No, I think I tried T, right? T Nguyen. I think so. I think. T and Kwok then. Okay, no. Let's try Saw. Saw, are you here? I saw you just now. Are you here, Saw? Oh, I think Saw stepped out. Okay, no problem. After Saw, let us try the next person here, which is Sazim.
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, Sazim, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so Sazim, my question to you, what are some presentation tips?
Presentation tips are how to how the person who came your customer can rely on you.
Okay, make them more reliant on you.
Very calm, not interrupting the person.
Don't interrupt. Yep.
Attentively listen to him.
Listen to him.
Observe his body language.
Observe body language. Yeah.
And follow up.
Follow up. Oh, that's follow up through your promises and all that. Yeah. So wonderful. Anything you want to add?
This much I remember.
Okay, no problem. See, that is already so good. You remembered stuff even before anything, because you put yourself in a situation where you're imagining that you're talking to a customer. What would you, how will you present better to him? That is the idea. Okay, thank you, Sazim. Okay, now question 4. What are some common objections and appropriate responses? So right after Sazim is to Trump. To you there? To Trump Luong Ti. This is a Vietnamese name, right? So the T is the first name. Is it the first name? Yeah. Okay, T, you there? No. Okay. What about Huyen? Huyen, you there? Huyen? This was Nguyen. Now it's Huyen. Nhung, sorry. Nhung, and now it's Huyen. Huyen, are you there? Okay, nope. Huyen is not there. Oh, okay, okay. Hang. Okay, thank you. Hang is her first name, not T. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So Hang. Where is Hang? Oh, okay. Later, don't worry. After class, I'll ask you to explain that to me. Ann. Okay. So last person. Toy. Toy, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful, Toy. Okay, Toy. What are some common objections and appropriate responses?
Let me see some common objection, right?
Yeah.
I just remember something that like for example, that customer answer that they don't like it.
Okay. Okay, that's objection.
Yeah. And maybe they the customer say they how to say they already have some the
similar
same products from other company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's either that's lack of urgency or lack of quality. Yeah, that is objection. Okay, what about responses? That what you can respond to this objection?
The response for some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the something like I don't know how to say, but when customers say that I don't like it, and then the sale should be maybe agree with them politely, and know that they don't like it, but they can keep contact with the customer when they have needs of this product.
Or offer them another product. You say, okay, you don't like this. What about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other idea?
Another maybe the customer say that they don't have money. Yeah.
They don't have money. Yep.
Yes, and maybe the sale can offer some discount or something.
Discount? Okay, yeah. Discount actually. If you have the budget for it, discount will help. Or also additionally, you can find them a better product, a cheaper product that will fit their needs.
Yeah.
That is it. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Toy. Anything else you want to add?
That's all I think I come up with my mind now.
No problem. So again, like covering this, there's so many types of objection. Okay, lack of urgency. I don't think it's necessary now. Question of value. I have something similar. I don't need it now. Okay. Conflict with product feature. Oh, I don't like the design. It's more powerful than I need. Responses. You listen carefully. You restate your objection. You acknowledge what the prospect or the lead is thinking, and then offer new information. Okay. And finally, you actually handle all with polite and interest. Okay. These are common objections and appropriate response. And finally, give me some techniques for closing the sale. Okay. Toy is done. What about V? V, you there? V Hyun
Yeah,
T.
yeah.
Okay, V. Okay, V. So, some techniques for closing your sales.
The customer always don't answer straight out, pay attention. So we asking availability.
Sorry, say that again.
Asking availability.
Oh, okay. To close the sale, you ask about the availability.
Deliver as on service, blah blah.
Oh,
And
okay. Okay.
also ask pricing.
Pricing, yeah. Payment method. Yeah, that's one. That's one. Okay, that's one. Okay. One more. Any other idea?
And ask them some small question, then they can say yes.
Yes, yes, and with small yeses. Absolutely. Okay, that's good. You see, I just need y'all to remember a bit. Then you can go back and read up and remember more. So these are some techniques to close sale, and with small choices, and with small yeses, and with a bargain. Okay, and with a demonstration or a test drive. Okay, and by actually asking for sales, and by join the club invitation. Guys, whatever in this entire activity is covered, all what we've just covered here. Okay, so at least you have done this twice now. Okay, once I have explained to you, you've done an activity, so twice you've done it. So maybe it will help you understanding and knowing better. So do you all have any questions here, or should we jump to the end? Okay, and our last part here, which is consultative selling method. Thank you again, V. Okay, no questions as of now. Okay, now let's answer An's question. Okay, An Nguyen's question. Nguyen? Nguyen? Yeah, okay. An Nguyen's question. Okay, so consultative selling method. So obviously, okay, let me explain this. Traditional sale, can you see my hand? Traditional selling, consultative selling. Two different approaches. Traditional selling, I am the salesperson, this is the customer. We are both finding our own thing. Customer wants the best product, best price. Salesperson wants to close the sales, get the money. So we are fighting for different things. I benefit if he buys a more expensive product. He benefits if he somehow gets a discount or buys a perfect product suitable for him. So we don't work together. That is traditional selling method. It is all over. Any most kind of business, when you're selling anything, it falls there. Consultative selling is you and the customer work together. That's the difference. Okay? You and the customer work together. That is why I was telling An, okay? An, if you have this kind of customers, talk to them. I'm here to help you. I'm here to be a part of your decision-making process. Okay? So, I bet everyone here has dealt with a credit card salesman. Okay? Or salesman that they don't like. Oh, buy this credit card. Please buy this credit card. Buy this credit card. Buy this credit card. They push it onto you. They push me, hey, why come and buy these fruits? You know, people suddenly eating, oh, buy this, buy this. Why not buy? Oh, you terrible human. I'm like, what? You know, why are people like this? So you don't like these people. You know, wait, sorry, no, I'm not supposed to say that. My question is, how do you feel? Someone put in the chat box. How do you feel when you deal with salesmen like this? Okay, what kind of emotions you go through? Put the chat box of the emotions you go through when you deal with a salesman like this, like a credit card salesman, like a salesman who's selling you things you don't want and forcing things onto you. How do you feel? I'm waiting answers in the chat box here. Okay, yeah, okay. Yep says you feel like they are a spammer. Okay. Not buying that. I don't care. I'm not buying from you. Okay. I don't care. I'm annoyed. I put a mental block, you know, disappointed. All these emotions matter. Why I'm asking you all to describe these emotions is because think of yourself on the other end when you're selling to someone. You don't want them to feel the same way. Because if they feel the same way, they go, I'm not buying. That's it. Okay? So you be nervous, you feel angry, you feel anxious, you feel disappointed, you feel, I apologize first. However, I emphasize that I'm not interested. Exactly. I apologize. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested. That's all. So this traditional selling, also known as transactional selling. Okay? Burokan said disappointed. Why are you forcing me to buy something I don't want? Okay? This is transactional selling. Now, we are going to learn consultative selling. So, how does this work? Okay, think of you being an investigator. What are you investigating? What does your prospect want? That's your investigating. Rather than telling your prospect, oh, you need to buy this, this is the best thing, this is the thing, you ask them thought-provoking questions. You become like a mental health expert. Okay? You advise them and you ask them step by step. You ask them thought-provoking questions. Okay? To help them identify their pain points. That is what you're doing. What is their pain points? Okay, let's take a simple example here. We talked about laptop sales. Now let's use the consultative selling approach. Sir, what are you looking for? Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm not that sure what you're looking for. Okay, sir, do you want to use it for work or do you want to use it for entertainment? Oh, actually, I prefer for work. Okay, so what kind of work do you do, sir? Okay, so I'm in the architecture line. Oh, you're in the architecture line. Oh, so therefore you use this thing called AutoCAD. Oh, yes, I do it. I need to draw using this AutoCAD. It's a software. Okay. So okay, you use this. Okay, so if you use this, do you know what requirements are required for AutoCAD? Oh no, actually I don't. Oh, you actually need this much of RAM, this much of hard disk, this much of space. Example. Okay, this much of power. Oh, so what will that entail? So that will entail this. Okay, so do you agree with this? Oh, yes, I agree with this. Okay, you need to ask any more questions. So that is the process you're going through. You're asking them until they tell you, oh, I want this exactly with this screen, with this graphic card, with this RAM, everything. They are deciding. You are just guiding them along the way. That is consultative selling. You steer the prospectors themselves into making a decision. Ask them questions again and again and again until they finally have specifically made their decision. Okay? When you are you have the consultative selling approach, you measure your success not by your profits, but by the impact you have made on the customer. The outcome they have achieved and they are success. So if your customer succeeds more in buying whatever he wants to buy from your products, then it works. But remember, this cannot be used for all. Certain industries you can use this. Other industries you have to use your transactional selling or different types of methods. Okay? You need to be treated as a trusted advisor. That is the point here. Okay? So, you all understand the concept of consultative selling? Okay, good. Now, let's go on. Some steps for you to implement as a consultative sales process. First, you have to become a trusted authority through active listening, which we have covered, and asking better questions. The example that I gave. You have to listen to them specifically, find out what is their pain points, what are they struggling with, and then you help them decide it. Okay? You don't tell them, oh, you buy this. No, this is what we have. Would you want this? Oh, yeah, I don't mind this. Oh, no, it's too expensive for me. Okay, if it's too expensive for you, this is the other choices we have. Do you want this? Oh, this is cheaper, but we are taking out these certain aspects because our cheaper models, we only have this. You cannot get this. That's like buying a car. Oh, I want leather seats. Oh, sorry, sir. Only our leather seats is for our highest model. Our mid-range model doesn't sell leather seats. Example. Okay, so that is the idea. Become a trusted authority. Conduct in-depth research to understand your customer. Okay, this is coming back with the research thing. So you will see the way you do some researches here, and anyone else here. Okay, we'll cover it later. Lead the conversation and come up with a tailored solution. Let's look at it one by one. So to present yourself as a trusted authority, what do you have to do? Okay, you want them to believe you, that you know what you're talking about. You have the knowledge. You are a professional here. Okay, you have to back up whatever you say with evidence. If you're going to say, oh, your computer needs, example, let's take something else. Your computer, you want to play the latest games, this graphic card works. Why? Why would this graphic card be better than some other graphic card? Because this is the latest model. Yeah, it's the latest model. Quality-wise, this graphic card and the older model is similar. You know, it's similar, but the older one is cheaper because it's the older model. This is the latest model, but it performs 20% better. It's 20% important to you. Example. Okay. Embrace criticism. Okay. Embrace criticism. Okay. Wait, sorry. Before embracing criticism, another way when you say back up with evidence, okay, have maybe your previous purchases or previous clients who have purchased from you. Okay, they are satisfied with certain things. Okay, they have testimonials. Oh, like what you buy online. Oh, 1,000 people have bought this. 1,000 people said they like the product. That is testimonials. That makes people believe, oh, I would like to buy that product too. It will work for me. Okay, all of this, anything that you have evidence to prove your knowledge or your authority in this matter. Okay. Next is embrace criticism. Because people are not easy. Remember that now itself. In every aspect of your life, people are not easy. So they will criticize you. What you know? How can you do this? No matter what the customer says, go back to the facts. Honestly, that's the best way to deal with anything. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'm not saying girl or guy, but let's say you're having an argument with a person. Argument the person, suddenly the person say, oh, because you're ugly, or because you're stupid, or because you are terrible, that's why this happened. What have they done? They have used a weapon to hurt you, but it's not the facts. You understand? What was the point of your argument? Your argument maybe KFC is better than McDonald's. Me being ugly has nothing to do with McDonald's. That is the idea here. So whenever you are criticized, embrace the criticism. Say, okay, you might think of that, but however, this is how we move on. This is what we do. Go back to the facts. It can save you a lot. Okay. No matter how much a person's scolding you, if you go back to the facts and say, this is what I know. This is what the facts has been listed here. What are you saying? You do not make sense in what you're saying. Oh no, people will do this, people do that. Yeah, you're saying people do this, people do that. Where is your facts? This is the facts I have. Give me evidence of these people doing this and that. Okay. Example. Okay. Next is offer real value using content. What is this content here? This is basically valuable content. Okay. From blogs, social media, website, any content creation, any quality content. Okay. Oh, check out this review in some famous YouTuber. Like I know one when it comes to computers, Linus Tech Tips, very, very famous YouTuber. This is what he has talked about this. That means you have evidence backing up in what say, and this is also real value content. Or sometimes maybe your presentations you have done. Okay. Research and studies you have found out. Anything. This is the purpose here, to build yourself as a trusted authority. Very clear, we see this as an insurance salesman. Insurance salesman needs to use this method, consultative selling method. Okay, they are selling you life insurance. They can tell you this, why we are good. Or then you say, oh, but the other people are offering better premiums. Yes, but our after sales is better. Okay, I will follow you every step of the way. This is the products we are selling. This is what we know. Okay, So that's why research in this knowledge is vitally important. Okay, so that is what you do. Okay, present yourself as a trusted authority. Okay, conduct in-depth research. Okay, in-depth research. Okay, conduct in-depth research regarding your prospects to help you land a lucrative deal. You want to get as much information as possible about your lead as you can get. Okay, the size of your company, the prospectus target market, annual turnover rate, number of employees, service offering of typical product, what makes your prospectus tick. So as Anne asked, what would happen if it is difficult for me to research about my client? So my advice here is you have to create an environment that will make it easier for you. You get me? Example, you have to somehow try to get in hold of their social media, somehow try to get hold of their full name, maybe their email address, maybe any details you can get where you can do more detailed search regarding them. You find out their name, ask them their company's name, or check it LinkedIn. Okay? So you buy yourself time when you're doing that. Get all the information. That's why I said sometimes if you cannot, you have to ask them directly. Ask them what they want. You are being a consultant for them. That is the idea here. Okay. Next is lead the conversation. Make sure you are ahead of the conversation. Okay. Yes, you have set a list of generic questions, but also you need to be able to think on your feet. Ask relevant questions that comes from their response. So that is why it's a bit tricky here, because they can come up with anything and you need to be able to think on your feet. Need to be able, oh, yep, no problem, I can answer this. Oh, no problem, I can answer this. You know, coming back to the laptop example. Oh, okay, sir, what do you want to buy and all that? Okay, you're looking for computers? Oh, no, I'm actually looking for workstations. Oh, what are workstations? Workstations are for companies when they use graphic designs and all that, they use something called workstations, a bit more powerful than computers. Example. So you, even though you have not prepared this, you must have knowledge behind it to jump into and talk about workstations here. Example workstations, or you can even be like IMAX or anything else, you know, or if they suddenly want to talk about service, are you providing service? Then you have to come up with something like that, you know, all this. So there are questions to keep you ahead, you know, of the conversation, for you to lead the conversation. If your product is within the prospectus price range, have the prospectus source interest in your product. Are they satisfied with the current vendor? What is the biggest challenge that the prospectus is facing in their business in the moment? All of these questions you have to ask yourself, or even ask the prospector. Ask them to help them. If they ask me why you're asking these questions, I'm saying I'm asking to find out what product would be best suited for you. And then you can say, in my advice, based on all these things you say, even you want it cheaper, I advise this is your best choice. However, if you want cheaper, we have this model. There's no discounts. You'll see it later. In consultative selling method, there's no discounts. Okay, you'll see that later in the whole list. Okay, so this is leading the conversation. Okay, then the final one before we look in this list, which is a bit small, maybe you'll have to look a bit more closer, or open your own lesson link and then maybe zoom in after that. Before that, let's talk about the last part. Build a tailored solution. So like when a person wants to come and buy a car, okay, step by step. Insurance, the same thing. Okay, another thing very famous when it comes to IT softwares, you can build a tailored solution for them. What exactly they want, what they're willing to pay, what services are you offering, what add-ons are you offering, all of it. Okay, tailored solution. Okay, specifically customized to the customer and their exact needs, rather than a one-size-fits-all. That is a tailored solution. Okay, so that is the ending part of it. So let's look at this here. Okay, let's look at this here before we end our lesson. Okay, the difference between consultative selling and other sales techniques. So most of this I've already talked about, so I will skim through a few of it, but main point I would like to highlight: holistic solution. Okay, when it comes to discounts, like I told you, no discounts, right? So when it comes to consultative selling, you realize on proposing a holistic solution. What does this mean? Meaning, I'm trying to fix your entire problem, not one aspect of your problem. How does this work? Example, I am providing you, let's look at insurance. Let's look at insurance. I am providing you life insurance for this premium you have to pay. Example. Okay, this is your life insurance. You ask me, can I have a discount? Nope, because if I discount this, your premiums will drop. That means you will be paid less money in the future. That is that idea. So there's no discount when it comes to this. If I build this car for you and I sell you a pre-made car, I can give you a discount on a pre-made car. Or I can give you maybe free stuff, maybe that all can. But I cannot discount the product for you. That is the idea here. Okay? So that's why they relies on a holistic solution to help the buyer overcome their specific business challenges. Because discounts may involve limiting certain products and features is not generally applicable to the sales approach. Okay? However, for other sales technique, no prop discount, I give you free or I give you 10% discount, okay, no problem. That is your normal sales approach. That's why. And the next thing, like what I like to say, the scope where consultative selling covers, it's specific. Okay? Specific industries with dedicated customer base. Not for everyone. Certain industries can work, certain industry maybe not. This one, when it comes to other sales study, generally industry agnostic. What does this mean? It doesn't specialize in any industry. Any industry can use this kind of sales technique. Okay, that is your normal sales technique here. Okay, so yeah, other than that, the rest of all, I think you all can read. If there's anything else you all don't understand here, please do ask me. Okay, so it is 12:10 now, 12:09 now. Let me just end up again. I told you all there's also additional reading here, which is under sales management. So this one is an entire overview. It's a long document. So skim through it, at least have a basic understanding. But for those who actually want to know and get a deeper overview of how sales management is run, go through this additional reading here. Okay, we are done with that. Before the Q&A session, before I ask An, does he have any other questions? Let me share the poll questions here. Let me share the poll questions. We'll get through our poll questions. And also, guys, can I request a favor for you all to on your cameras so I can take your attendance here? Okay, on your cameras, because while you all are doing the poll questions, I will take your attendance. Okay, wonderful. Let me take the picture here. Okay, yep, this is done. Oh, let me also share the poll questions in the chat box in case you all cannot access. Just in case you all cannot access poll questions, I have highlighted in your chat box. So guys, as usual, it'll be 6 minutes. However, if 21 of you all answer much more faster, I will discuss the poll question earlier. 2 more minutes. Nice, 80%. Okay, 5 more seconds. Okay, guys, y'all can submit, then I can end the poll. Hold on, let me share the answers. Okay, I will end the poll here, still at 80%, no problem. Okay, thank you guys. Let me share the answers and also show the correct answers. Also, for those who want to see, answer explanations in the chat box. Okay, sales management is the process of developing, planning, monitoring, and controlling the entire process of selling your company's goods and service. Absolutely true, 100%. That is the answer. Which of the below is not a sales management process? Creating advertisements, that is not in the sales management process. It is what we covered in marketing. Okay, planning and managing sales activities, setting goals, motivating your team. That is correct. Okay, which of the below is not a stage of sales? We have covered 6, so I expect that we went through it twice. So yeah, most of y'all got it right. The open. We have the close. No such thing as the open. Follow-up, presentation, pre-approach, all part of the 6 stages of sales. Okay, question 4. Question 4. This is the tricky one. FAB selling method is inclusive of a feature, an advantage, and a bargain. Not a bargain, a benefit here. So the answer for question 4 is false. Okay, question 5. Consultative selling is an investigative approach to sales. Rather than telling the prospectors what they need, you ask the prospectors thought-provoking questions, then help them identify their own pain points. Absolutely true here. Okay, number 6. Which of the below are steps to implement a consultative sales process? Okay, the correct answer is C. Coming up with a tailored solution for your customers. Okay, not don't ask any question, only listen. No such thing as that. Conduct shallow research, not that answer. Let your customer lead the conversation. No, you lead the conversation, not your customer. And do deep research, not shallow research. So the answer for question 6 is C. Okay, so now we are done with that. Okay, before I end the poll, let me open the floor to questions in case you all still want to look at the poll by any chance. Okay, I couldn't make it last 2 questions. No problem, Burukan. As long you go through the questions and you understand. Okay, again, there's no points attached to this. The points only come for your final. So beware of that. Okay, is there any questions, guys, regarding the whole lesson here, what we have covered? Anything you want to know? An, did that help you? Did that answer for consultative selling help you regarding your predicament or your issue on difficulties on, how do you say,
I've
getting to know?
tried another way to wait, I forgot the English word.
Approach your customers.
Yeah, approach another way to approach the customer.
Yeah.
For the information, because my my market the place of my brand in the market is quite niche, because
niche, yeah, because you're selling boots. Yeah.
Yeah, because we put
is it safety boots?
Yeah.
Is it safety boots?
No.
Okay,
it's the fashion boot, because the price is quite high. Yeah.
Okay. So you you have a specific target. That means again, I think over there maybe more on marketing. Maybe more on marketing to attract them. Because it is over here, because if you're selling boots, you're selling a product here. It most probably would fall down on like things that everyone buys. So if things that everyone buys, like you won't exactly know who are the customers that are buying from you.
Yes.
But you know that there's certain demographic that will fall under. You have to find that out. What age, what age, and most probably you get these numbers, what age, what details you can find out regarding them, and maybe take that details and target your marketing according to that. Okay, more focus on marketing there. Okay, example, you realize that university students are buying your shoes more. Okay, go there, try to figure out how to market there. Okay, or you realize so people in school are selling more. Okay, find out, have some kind of event, some kind of function that will make them more excited to come and see your products. Depending, obviously, if it's a smaller business, then you just have to focus smaller aspects. Then most probably you will lean more into social media. Okay, so yeah, talking about marketing and sales here, I do not know the product, so that's a whole nother topic. Okay, so any other questions actually specifically regarding the lesson? Okay, An?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I ask if I have come up with more questions for you.
Okay, if you have any. Okay, but specifically more of the lessons, because if you ask me about your businesses and what y'all are doing, it's quite hard for me to pinpoint, because again, it's different culture, different background and all that. So the only thing I can say is that why don't you try A or B or C, let's see what works for you. That's it. Okay, any questions regarding the lesson? Okay, wonderful guys. So I will see you all next week. We have covered until 3 and 4. Next question, lesson 5 will be problem solving and capital markets. Again, one more time, I have to do this. I have to tell y'all, I want to tell y'all about our motivational session, and also our BizTalk motivational session is happening at this stage. And our BizTalks, come for our BizTalks. This BizTalk actually I really want to hear, because I want to find out any other skills I can develop when it comes to networking. Networking is golden. It really can take your business very, very far. I've even went for networking events to figure out how to do war shirt, say this is my business, all that kind of things. But depending. It's always a bit tricky there. Yeah. Okay. So take care, guys. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you very much for being in class. Have I taken attendance? Yes, I've taken attendance. Anything else? Yep. No. Okay. So, okay. Thank you very much. As usual, I'll stop my video and mute my mic. I will see y'all in the next class. Good night.